So yeah, you guys were at the opening ceremony of the festival, and that's when everybody remembers the ambush.
Yes.
Is anybody kind of okay? So yeah, you guys finished that up. I think the last thing you guys did was Mad Run went out and like reluctantly healed people, and then Frank was helping out. I think everybody was kind of like everyone except for Terry was trying to help, and Terry was examining his loot.
Helping myself.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you guys. I assumed you had retired for the night. I don't know. Was there something else you guys wanted to do immediately afterward there?
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are staying nearby. It's that place that you stayed the night before. You guys wake up the next morning. Most of the participants in the competition and everyone that was there the day before is still in the lodge or the inn with you guys. There's people eating breakfast, kind of getting ready for the day in anticipation of their trials or whatever. Yeah, so you guys see the same gnome that kind of welcomed you guys yesterday. And he's like, "Oh, good morning, bad runs."
Morning.
Can I get you guys anything?
Breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of like gets his thing going. They start getting some food ready for you guys. They're filling everybody up pretty good just because it's the day of or whatever. So yeah, I got some bad news for you guys. Slightly bad news. Not all bad, but after the attack last night, it looks like the numbers of people in the town has gone down pretty drastically. People are leaving. They're kind of afraid, so... Oh, that's not... Sorry.
So we set up an alarm system.
Yeah. Alarm! I gotta go get something out of the oven. I'll be right back.
My foot's asleep.
Is it the people that are leaving town?
Yeah, I definitely thought that was a part of his roleplay. I thought he was just gonna come right back. Like, oh, I gotta go get something out of the oven. Just...
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people have left town. They're scared after what happened last night. So it looks like all of the events for the day have been canceled except for the gauntlet run. The gauntlet was constructed already and it's ready to go, so they're still going to do that. There's still some spectators waiting around for it, so the one-on-one and the weapons comp aren't going to be happening anymore, but the gauntlet is the most popular event anyway, so...
That's just John cheating.
Indeed, yeah. I feel like you have taken this time upon yourself to take away things for us to do.
Well, I mean, the whole thing would just be us fighting, you know? I get it. For sure.
Planning.
So yeah, I know that's probably a little disappointing, but all of the awards from the other competitions have been shifted over for the gauntlet run, so whoever does make it through will get more than they would have originally.
Would we be expected to fight each other in the gauntlet?
No, it's just the one-person event. Yeah.
Wowie.
You and a few other people. Some of the people have dropped out, but so that'll be happening around noontime. So, and it's out in the parade field.
What time is it now?
Breakfast time.
Yeah, it's probably like 8 or something.
A quarter till noon.
Oh shit! Oh fuck. So yeah, Lip kind of turns around. That's the gnome. The gnome's name. He turns around. He's taking care of getting other people's food and stuff ready or whatever, taking it out. And he brings you guys' food out and sets it out in front of you.
Tight.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Forget how to say thank you in German.
In what?
Donka.
Donkey shit.
Yeah, donkey shit. Don't touch my mustache.
Please don't.
So yeah, you guys are eating or whatever, and some of the other competitors are moseying around talking to each other. And this like bald chick, she's like a younger human with like a bunch of face paint on. She's like obviously really excited to be competing or whatever. She's all amped up. She comes over. She's like, "Hey, you guys the bad runs, right?
Yeah, it's us.
You guys are making.
I mean,
some
yeah.
noise."
Who's asking? Well, never mind.
My name's Claire. My name's Claire. It's nice to meet you guys. And she kind of does like a little bow or whatever.
More like the bald runs.
You're one to talk, old man.
That's a solid joke. Good one. Haha.
So all of you guys are running. Does anybody know? Yeah.
Dominic has hair.
Helmet. Yeah, Dominic.
No, he's wearing a helmet.
I thought he had a ponytail that came
I
out.
thought you said she was bald.
She is.
Right.
Yeah.
But now I'm questioning if you have hair.
You don't know. No, you can see hair coming out.
Okay. But are you bald on top? Is it like just a mullet?
TBD.
You're always
You don't know.
You're always wearing a helmet.
I know an
You
old
don't
hippie
know.
like that. His name is Butch. He's like completely bald on top, but his hair is like longer than mine. He's got
Oh,
that.
nice.
It's-
He's got the grown-out donut.
You would probably recognize Butch if you saw him. It's been a while, but he used to come to One Eye Jacks all the time. Sorry. Anyway.
Nice. No, you're good.
What was
So,
your
yeah,
name
she-
again?
Do you know what this gauntlet
Claire.
like actually is?
Well, I know in years past it's generally like 3 obstacles, but they change them up every time, so there's no knowing until right beforehand they'll announce it. And the prizes too, that's what I'm looking
Is
for.
it like a group mad dash or like one-on-one timed
It's
events?
one at a time.
Hmm.
Who's the strongest?
Hmm.
Do you have any performance-enhancing drugs? Do you know how to do the blood doping? Because I will do the blood doping.
She kind of is averted by your question. You can tell she's a purist when it comes to competition. She doesn't like the.
Do you have any beet juice? I hear this is very good for you.
I've got a lot of beet juice.
Can I have some of your beet juice? Do you have any cocaine?
Jesus Christ.
I feel like this gets my heart going. I can do many more jumps and runs.
So yeah, she kind of is shooting the shit, whatever. But she's getting ready to leave. Before she leaves, though, she's like, "Hey, you guys gonna be betting it all on the runs? That's one of the bigger aspects. There's in the stands in the back, they've got a guy who takes bets on the runners or whatever. So if you're interested,
Is that not illegal?
Yeah, we shouldn't be able to bet.
Why are you trying to make us Pete Rose ourselves?
I was gonna say I'm gonna fix my own race.
yeah,
Right?
Well,
there's
That's
yeah,
like really fix.
obviously some of that going on.
You'd have to get everybody to take a dive, not just you yourself. Unless you bet on yourself to
You
come
don't.
in last.
You don't know what the bets are. There could be
That's right,
prop,
exactly.
There could
Yeah.
be prop bets like how far you'll
That's
get,
true.
and I'll just like tell like one of you guys to just
I think
stop at a
mostly
certain
they're
point.
probably betting mostly on who's going to win. I don't know
Yeah.
how in depth it's going.
There's no odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get my computer program out real quick.
Yeah,
What do you guys?
that sellout, bro. Let me know the odds. What is a tiny goblin's odds at finishing this?
What's an old man's
Yeah.
of living
Yeah.
through it?
I mean, yeah, there will be a little
I
more.
wish our Roscoe so bad.
Yeah, so she kind of bids you farewell. She goes back and rejoins her group that she's
Bye,
with.
Claire.
Bye, nice to meet you guys. She's with a bunch of other bald, face-painted people.
Nice to meet you, babe.
She's like winks at you and walks away.
Ooh. Milo winks back.
Oh shit! Okay.
These baldies are quite frisky.
She is quite attractive
There you go.
in a very,
I like bald chicks.
Like G.I. Jane.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all I'm picturing is Demi Moore with her giant fake tits.
Yeah, dude.
He wouldn't want them
Yeah.
swinging in their face.
But Demi Moore kind of pulled off shaved head. I mean, if anybody pulled off shaved head, Demi Moore pulled off shaved.
I don't think I ever saw that.
You never saw G.I. Jane, bro?
Mm.
Come on.
Just like stop. We're done. John, go watch G.I. Jane right now.
Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, in a little bit.
Or just put it on, and we'll all comment on it while you're watching it. Everyone, shh, this is a good part.
Which part would
That never happened in the movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only part where we need to shush everybody is when they're shaving her hair. Because that was real. Anyway.
All right.
Natalie Portman.
So
Natalie
I will
Portman
watch
looks
G.I.
good.
Jane later, and I'll let you know what I think of it, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, so everybody's finishing their breakfast and stuff. The front door opens to the inn, and you see a couple of the purple dragon soldiers come in, and behind them follows a more impressively clad member of the purple dragons. Everybody's not surprised to see him, considering everything that happened last night or whatever. But he goes over to Lip, and he's just kind of talking to him, for a little bit. People notice that they've entered, It looks like maybe he's going to be asking people for information about what happened last night. But you think you hear him, or you overhear him asking where the bad runs are.
I think I have a case of the bad runs. I have to use the potty.
Fucking Kyle's face with that hood up.
I think I think Frank's just gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay,
Taking
you're gonna
it
leave.
down. Trying to dip on the sit.
Okay, so yeah, you dip out. Lip points over at you guys, and this dude walks over your way. And he... Sorry.
Stop licking me, dude.
Okay, yeah. So this guy comes up to the table. He kind of looks around, sees the four of you because Frank left. He's like, "Hey, my name's Ervil Obersker. I'm High Marshal of the Purple Dragons. It's nice to meet you guys. I've heard a little bit about you since you've come into town."
Ervil Obersker.
That's right.
Okay.
Kind of a tight name.
What's that?
It's a tight name.
I know it is.
Sounds Viking.
I just hand him.
Yeah, we kind of
my paperwork.
He's like, he kind of motions. He's like, no. He's like, it's nothing formal like that. He's like, do you mind if I take a seat with you guys?
have at it.
Okay, yeah. He kind of sits down. He motions the soldiers go outside. Whatever. He's just, So, I was a little occupied last night, but word is that you guys were a real big help when things broke out last night.
I pulled the 3 sigils of the robes that I cut off and put them on the table.
Okay. So yeah, you pull those, put them on the table. He kind of looks at him and kind of looks at you guys a little bit, picks them up, looks them over a little bit. And he's like, "Yeah, these are the same ones we found on all of them. It looks like." And if you happen to
Gonna need this back. But
Oh,
yeah.
what's that? Okay, yeah. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah, he hands it back to you. Any of you guys have any idea what it might mean?
I like
No.
turn to Mad Run and I'm like, what are those?
Did any of us roll like history checks on that last time?
I think somebody did.
I don't think we figured out. I don't think anyone knew what it was.
We're not in the same order.
He also wasn't there for the fight because
Terry
he went
was.
and like robbed
You're
the
Terry.
place.
Oh,
And
You're
Terry.
pointing at my webcam.
Nope.
Now you're pointing at Ashley.
No, we're on the bottom.
Everyone's on the. That's John.
That's John.
That's Sean.
You're like touching my boob now.
We're catty corner from you.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
But
That's,
yeah, you guys, he wasn't there because. But I'm gonna do it for the video for the stream, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
Kyle wasn't there.
Cut all that out.
Sorry.
Yeah. Kyle wasn't there because Terry went and robbed a
Right.
store and.
But
then
I feel
went
like we
straight
all
back.
rolled like.
I mean, I didn't because
Well,
Yeah, I
right.
don't think anybody.
Okay.
I don't think anybody produced anything.
You recognize this, Terry?
And then I stretch out one of the sigils.
So was that history?
Yeah. Make a history check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's real good.
Oh,
After
it
he.
says,
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
it says Mad Run can't recognize it. The red
big
spiral
ol'
is
8.
going into a star.
Ooh, an 8. I thought you said it was good.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
It's over your head. You've never seen it before, or if you did, you can't remember. Ervil hands it back to you, and he's like, "That's okay." He's like, "Most people under the age of 100 don't really recognize this. It's a very, very old symbol. We're not positive yet, but we believe that it's belonging to a group called the Red Wizards."
I look towards Frank, and I'm like, you
Frank's not
should,
there.
you should. Oh no. It's like, well,
Frank.
Frank should maybe recognize this. Elves are like old.
What's that?
All elves are old.
He's like a young elf, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
gonna
but
go
all
to the
elves.
bathroom,
Even a
and
young
I'm
elf
only-
is super old. I don't know this.
I'm a half elf.
No,
I
I'm
know
like-
how old you are.
like
Terry has
30.
no idea how old you are.
Okay. Because he just sees elf and he's like.
I see
"He's
elf
old."
and I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck yeah.
he's like 100 years old at least.
He's
Has to
probably
be.
he's probably very old.
Yeah, he's probably older than you are, Domwick.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Can he be?
I'm just a spring
way
chicken.
older.
So yeah, he's kind of just like, they don't know. He's telling you that the symbol's not exactly the same, but that it's very similar.
What did the Red Wizards do?
Well, the Red Wizards. What was that, Kyle?
Nothing.
We just saw him like wrecking up shops.
Just wrecking the place out. They're stealing stuff.
No.
There was a lot of
100 years ago.
items stolen in the
Oh,
midst.
100 years. I mean, they probably stole stuff 100 years ago too.
That's true.
No, last night many things were taken as well as destroyed.
No, no.
Yeah, it was a lot of things taken.
Were you missing 2 stones?
What's that? So yeah, the Red Wizards haven't been around in any meaningful capacity for a very long time, but they used to be a very powerful force in Faerun. They were a band of wizards. They sought to conquer the entire continent. But as far as I know, I'm not a scholar on the topic, but I think they were destroyed by infighting of some type. No one's heard of them for a while, but they're usually bad news. We're not excited that they're in our city. He's like, okay, but yeah, thanks for letting let me look at that. Did you guys happen to hear any of them say anything last night? Hear any?
Mostly just screams of pain, but we, smash their faces in pretty good.
That or like,
Die! Typical felony shit.
yeah. I'm gonna touch you with my weird hand.
Look at me, I can create a spiritual weapon.
Like he's lighted your sense of humor and their downfalls. He's like, yes. He's like, I need to thank you.
Before that, they were just Oh, I'm dipping into you. I mean, they're definitely like just stabbing people. It was bad.
Well, I need to thank you guys again for helping people out afterwards. You saved quite a few lives of our
course.
soldiers as well, and the people. So, are you guys running the gauntlet later today?
You
He's like,
know it.
getting his stuff together, kind of standing up, getting ready to leave.
Running is a generous word.
Fast walk in the mall this morning.
All right. Well, was really nice meeting you, Bad Runs. I look forward to hearing of your exploits in the future, and I'll be there watching your run today, so I wish you good luck. And he bids you adieu.
I nod my head at him.
What's that?
Farted.
What was his name again? Did we
Irv-
get his name?
Irv-
Oh, right.
Herbal
IRBEL.
Obaskir.
Orville Red.
Orville
His name's Earl Obersker.
Related to the king?
What's that?
Isn't Oberskier like the king? Oh, okay.
It is.
Wait a minute. Are you like related to the king?
He turns around and he's like, oh, you noticed. He's like, yes.
Yeah,
He's like,
I'm not really from here, but
yeah. He's like, I understand. I understand. He's like, I'm the only son of King Faerun. I'm the High Marshal of the Purple Dragons.
So
you're like a prince?
yeah, Prince.
Dope.
He gives you the... He's like, yeah.
Milo winks at him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Trying to get that money, dick.
Right.
So you're like the guard formerly known as Erval then.
What's that? What'd you say?
The guard formerly
I was going for something like that. You like the purple rain?
Of dragons.
Dragons?
The purple rain of dragons.
Frank
look
comes
good, no.
back.
Red beret.
Yeah, he left. Frank, you come back or whatever.
Yeah. So how did that go? Did you guys, everything okay?
We got lots of
You're still
accolades.
here. God
They were
You
bless.
got
really impressed with
so
us.
much renown when you weren't
Yeah.
here.
Everyone here is
Oh,
more
that's
famous
so
than they were.
good. I
Why
want
did
the
you leave?
statue. I had a case of the bad runs. I had to do the
You're gonna need to stop doing
I would
that.
like to roll a I want to know if he's lying to me about
Insight
having the
check.
shits.
About having the shit?
Yeah, I want
okay.
to know if he's lying.
Gotta yell insight check at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can make an insight check, and then Sean. There's situations where being on video chat really sucks. 'Cause I can't
I'll be honest.
Instant
If
message.
she outrolls me.
Just you can instant message chat, my dude.
I can. I guess I could type them.
We live in an age of technology, John.
What'd you get for your insight check?
A 15.
It's pretty good.
I got a 7.
A 7?
Yeah. So Mila, you
He's
can
just
tell that.
sweating real hard.
yeah, he's sweating, and you
Get
can
the
tell that
eyes back and forth.
he has not been taking a shit. You can tell. He's going
I
to the
just have like
bathroom.
a sixth sense about that kind of thing. I just
Yeah, you don't
know
smell
when
it.
people have been pooping.
Like, what's with
Yeah.
the third degree? He just says, I guess.
I just
It happens to everybody.
want to know if he's a
rest of
liar.
us.
Was that in game? You want
Yeah,
Was
I don't
all of it in
Out
game?
loud?
If Kyle's question was in game, then my answer was in game.
All right.
Well, no, you asked him if he was actually taking a shit or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I wasn't really pooping. No, I was eavesdropping
On this conversation or another
You couldn't
conversation?
bear.
on the one with the guy who has the royal name.
The guy
I
that
was
was
in the
just
bathroom.
here?
Yeah,
Don't you have to roll to
I-
eavesdrop, Sean? I can't just like say you heard it.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's not. Does it have to be that kind of detailed in the game? Like,
yeah, dude,
can't it
because I
just
want
be
you to
like,
snuck away to
I
show
didn't
up
wanna
on eavesdrop
talk.
and I heard
Yeah.
shit because that'd be
Sean,
hilarious.
were you trying to? I mean,
Next
you
time.
left. I thought you were trying to avoid him, but I didn't know you were trying to also listen to what was going on. You know.
yeah, but like, okay, here's the way I thought about
If you
it.
want to listen, that's
Well,
fine.
you gotta let us know
If
that.
they're-
Sean.
Well, I don't know why it can't just be let go.
Yeah, you
If
can-
like no vital information was exchanged or anything, and if I didn't
I don't
use
know about
that to
your
make some
PTSD
sort
story. Maybe it was important to you. I don't know.
of comedic step, No, I just didn't want to use my accent to have a conversation with this guy.
Let's just say that Franck was able to tell from a distance that the conversation was casual, friendly, and that you guys
little
are
bit
in good
flirty.
standing with.
It, like, in the very least, all I was listening for was him showing up and then leaving.
Yeah.
All right, word.
That's fine. Because you can do that with your eyeballs. You don't even need your ears. You can just crack the door.
I don't know the way Sean rolls.
But
God,
why?
that's true.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gotta get
Someone
rid of
pokes
these
you in the
guys.
Why did you want to just see it from a distance instead of just like being here?
Because he's got some sketchy ass backstory.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's hiding.
Shut
He's
up!
hiding.
I'm in game right now.
Oh, you are my bad.
Oh, you're in game.
Yeah, come on, Kyle.
Yes.
What's with the third degree? People that got secrets, they're allowed to have them. I'll just go pleat one.
Terry, why don't you just go steal
You wouldn't
something?
even tell me your name when I asked.
Yeah, we didn't even know your. But I'm still
I'm not
scared
sure
of
I
you.
even know your name now.
I feel like I don't have to defend myself because these two are doing very good job. So they have my proxy.
If you want to have spokespeople, if you want to have those two as your spokespeople, that's fine.
But
They seem
all
to
this
do
talk
very
is making
good
me
job.
anxious. Excuse me.
I just basically want to know if there's a reason we should all be avoiding the purple dragons. If you're like trying to be undercover, do we need to try to fly under the radar?
If
I'm
there
just
was
trying to be
something
considerate.
You needed to know for your
Yeah.
safety, I would
you
tell
do
you,
you.
but yeah, you do you, girl. Do your thing.
Mad Rush doesn't hide from
You
anybody.
too, Queen.
Okay, so you guys are kind of having your discussion or whatever, and some of the contestants,
Mad
Some
Rush
of-
basically shouting everything.
some of the people in the inn with you are starting to kind of like mosey out into the parade grounds or whatever. You know, they finished their breakfast, they're moving outside a little bit.
come watch us later. One of us is definitely gonna win.
No, they're compete. Some of them are.
It'll probably be Mila. Check out the guns on this chick.
Don't jinx me, Terry. Knock on wood.
Sorry.
I was burping the whole time everybody was talking for a
Wow.
little bit, so I didn't hear anything you said.
Nothing important
Was
said.
not important.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Sorry.
Subtitles
Yeah.
are contained.
Yep, not important.
So the people are kind of leaving. They're kind of heading outside a little bit, and they're going to check out the gauntlet. It's constructed. It was out there yesterday, just kind of like overshadowed by
Am I allowed
everything
to
else
see
that was
it?
going on.
We can just look at it.
I mean, you can see it, not necessarily up
Right.
close, but you can see it.
Do they have
Pretty
stuff
huge.
draped all over it or something? Like,
You know, there's some like tapestries draped over certain portions of it, like
No
hiding.
illusion spells to hide it.
Not necessarily any spells. It's mostly just obscure.
All right.
so I'm gonna go look at it. Hey everybody, I will go outside to go look at this obstacle course. So see you there. And then he goes. He's outside. He's gonna go look at it, and then I would like to see if I can. I don't know.
You're gonna go check it out?
Is there anything I can infer about the course, like from looking at it?
Sure. Make an investigation. Well, hold on. Is everyone staying inside and you're just checking it out, or what are you guys doing?
Mad Run is just silently following Frog.
I mean, there's
not
no
hiding.
reason. It's about
Just
to
watching
start,
it behind
isn't it?
I was gonna do.
It's not quite noon yet, but
Yeah.
there's people starting to gather. I mean, people are anticipating the event, so they're like kind of drinking already. You know, there's some music outside.
Are you following Terry?
I say yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess
go.
so.
Okay. As Terry's walking out, I kind of like pull him back just for a minute as everyone walks out, and I'm like,
Terry, dude, don't try to avoid the Red Wizards. They're very dangerous. They've done very, very bad things in the past.
How far am I away from this?
I'm like whispering it to him when everyone's like
Okay.
out the door.
Fine.
Wait, but hold on. Is Donwick capable of whispering?
You guys are
He's
whatever.
capable of not whispering.
He can
Yeah.
catch Terry whenever he wants to. Yeah.
Well,
He's
yeah,
like
I mean,
wearing all this
kinda-
armor and
got
shit.
that from. I kind of got that from what Prince said.
Yeah, yes, but you never know who is a red wizard. They may wear purple, but part of purple is red.
I see. I see.
Wise.
Oh, are these purple guys working for the red guys?
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
I'm scared now. We should leave.
Just be careful who you trust.
Always.
Okay. Well,
I don't trust-
let's catch up to the others.
Yeah. Yeah, these friends.
No, they.
Oh, sorry.
that was really dark. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give Terry inspiration for that right there. Just for that, because that was so perfect. All right, yeah, you got one. You got one inspiration, Terry.
God.
If that's inspiration, that means that now I'm questioning myself whether they're friends or whether Terry really thinks they're
I mean,
friends.
it's mostly because Terry would think that even if they were his actual friends. That's why I'm saying.
I reassure him they are our friends.
Yes.
God damn. Okay, so yeah, you guys are outside. It's hard to miss the gauntlet. That's where everybody's at. Frank, you wanted to examine it a little bit.
Yeah, just to see if there's anything I can infer about it, like if there's like a super long, or if there's like spikes in the walls or some shit, or like
Okay, yeah,
I
just
can't.
checking out its features.
Sure.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That's a 10.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking this thing over. As you look at it,
Out now.
what's that?
Get all these bad rolls out now.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna fucking die.
Right?
get them
Feeling
out.
nervous.
Sorry, hold on. So yeah, you're looking over this this gauntlet. Many parts of it are kind of shrouded, but from your point of view, you see that one section of it is like a long drag, like a long hallway. The next area seems to be kind of like a walled off circular kind of, just a circular area, like an arena almost. And then you see the next part of it, you see a large stone wall. It's not really stone. It's just a large climbing wall. And that's at the very end of it.
Okay.
But it's kind of obscured. They've got most of it covered up. You can't see too much detail. Not yet.
Well, I relay what I've seen back to the group.
As far as dangers that you're able to see, you can't really see anything.
Okay.
You see its layout. That's it.
Hey guys, stuff. Do you see it? It's very nondescript and not specific.
Sounds.
It's surrounded by bleachers as well. There's people kind of taking their seats. They've been there. They're waiting, and they kind of line, little sections of it at a time.
We have to fight all those people.
Probably.
I'm concerned.
You also do see like a stage too, not part of the gauntlet itself, but there's a stage off to the side. There's some people on it. It looks like they're getting ready to kind of start the ceremony here, probably in the next 30 minutes or so. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to take care of before you?
I just want to look around to see if I see anybody with hints of red that
Okay.
might stand out as alarming.
Make a perception check.
Well, you know me and Donwick. It's gonna be good.
Get it out.
That's
Get
a,
out of here,
that's a 9.
Okay. I mean, you scan the crowd. Everything from last night has been cleaned up. You do see one person off in the distance who's got some red that he's wearing, and he's got some purple dragons like over there talking to him or whatever. They're definitely super sensitive to that, you know. But nothing alarming.
Okay. Also, just as an aside, if Terry wins this gauntlet using an inspiration point,
that probably won't happen.
Yeah.
Dominic starts doing like his calisthenic warm-ups, you know? Just starts
Okay.
like doing like old person stretching that you see in the gym.
Okay. Yeah, and like as you're stretching, you hear someone over on the stage and start calling like the different groups of people who had signed up over to the stage, and you hear bad runs, kind of shouting out in the crowd, asking people where are the bad runs, where are they at?
Okay, I think we should go.
Someone's
I mean,
calling for
yeah.
us. No one, but the only person who would speak up didn't hear it.
Who's that, Sean?
or Matt. You guys, I think we're about ready to start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does anyone know where the starting block is at, or whatever?
Well, maybe.
I mean, it's not.
maybe
Yeah,
by
it's
the
not starting
stage
yet.
they'll
They just
tell
want
us.
to talk. They just want to talk to you guys. That's all.
Oh, okay. Who wants to talk to us?
The event organizer. He's up on the
Oh,
stage.
okay. The person you're talking to is like me. I was assuming not paying attention at all. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
He was mesmerized by Donwick's wrinkly folds bending over.
For sure.
Because I heard him call and I just kept looking at you. I was like,
So you guys walk over to the stage or whatever, and the guy kind of was like, "Are you the Bad Runs?" And he's looking right at Mad Run.
Who us?
Yeah, that's. Is it
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah,
Five
yeah,
of you.
yeah.
Okay, and then
That's us.
he starts like taking your names off the list or whatever. And he's like, "Okay, we're gonna make the announcement for the beginning of the games here any minute. So if you can just stand on the stage." And he kind of like motions. There's a couple other people. That bald chick is over there.
wait, we're starting?
This is just for them, like announcing the beginning. You're not gonna run instantly though.
This is,
Why is there something you want?
This is
something
like
you want
us.
to take care of?
This is us walking out onto the court with our play on music. You know, they're introducing us.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep.
She's my cherry pie. Oh wait, that was the wrong lyric. for the
Oh
tune.
yeah.
But that's what I want playing.
Mila goes and wishes Claire good luck.
Okay. She's like, thank you so much. She's like, I'll be running first.
Can I?
Donwick is coming.
Was that the song from that John Cena thing,
Yes.
Kyle?
That is John Cena's walkout
Okay.
music.
John.
Except they're like,
It's a very special announcement
Wick.
from a Marine, and his name is John Cena.
Oh yeah, that fucking prank call. Forgot about that prank call. There's a veteran. He needs your support. And his name is John Cena. If you call this house one more fucking time.
Thanks, dude.
Oh my god, dude, that prank call is so funny.
Sorry.
Yeah, can we can I like size up this comp?
Yeah,
See if,
sure.
like,
Make
any of
a
them seem like they're gonna do better than. others?
perception check.
Oh yeah. My special.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Oh,
minus 2.
all right. So yeah, you look around and you're feeling pretty confident. You're like, yeah, these guys don't look so bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mila's got this.
You're not intimidated by their size or their tattoos or their obvious physical prowess.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dum-dums probably.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all standing up on stage, and the organizer kind of starts shuffling people over, whatever. They start playing music, and he's like, welcome to the Suzail Gauntlet Run. Everybody move in, please." And he's like motioning people to like move in towards it or whatever. He's like, "Here we have your competitors," and he stands to the side and kind of gives you guys like a hand. Everybody's super stoked, you know. They're kind of throwing things up on
Cast
stage.
firebolts in the air.
Yeah, okay. Real quick. Do a performance check, Kyle.
Performance check.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh,
Okay, so Terry starts shooting these fire bolts off, but they're like really not
We're
going
in a tank. Oh no.
They're off to the side. They're hitting like a bale of hay in the distance and starting a fire and shit. They're like, whoa, okay.
I didn't count for the wind. I'm sorry. No, I got it now. Well, that won't happen again.
he's like, okay, he's concerned, but he's gonna let it slide. He's like, okay, we're going to reveal the portions of the gauntlets. So there's people kind of standing around the gauntlet or whatever. The first portion that Sean told you guys about, the extended one. It's got some like tapestries over it, and they kind of pull it down or whatever. And he's like, the first portion, the Ember Pit, and it's just like this. You can see the oscillation of things through the heat rising off of this long ass bed of ember, and it's got things situated on top of it that you guys would be able, or people would be able to manage their way across. It's not just embers. There's like beams, and then there's like stumps and stuff. And it's got bleachers on both sides of it with people kind of sitting there pretty close to it as well. So then next he says, second event, the pit. And they don't pull anything off of the pit itself. It's just a wall that you see, but you do see a bunch of cages. And when he pulls the cages down, you see some beasts inside of the cages. And the crowd kind of gasps. Need you guys to make a perception check, I guess.
13.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah,
Well,
let's get
shit.
bad rolls out
Hell
the
yeah.
way.
There we go.
7.
11.
That's
Perception.
really bad.
20.
What'd you get,
20. 20
I
for
think
me.
I used all my
Matt
good
got
rolls the
20.
other day.
What'd you get, Fraud?
Oh,
I got
no.
an 8.
Oh, we are rolling so good.
Yeah.
I'm rolling really good.
On average.
So Madrun and Donwick, when they pull the curtains down, you can see clearly what is an ogre inside of one of these cages. Some of the cages behind it, even though it kind of obscures the vision a little bit, it looks like beasts of different varieties. You think you hear the roar of a lion. And Kyle's gone.
Are any of them aberrations, celestials, elementals, fate, undead?
Yeah.
You weren't really able to tell what they were.
Okay,
You're
that's
not-
fair.
Yeah, you're not positive. Yeah, okay. So then after that, he says the last and final barrier, and he doesn't have to unveil anything because you can see it. It's just a large, completely vertical wall that's got, kind of some like foliage thrown into it. And you can't see what's at the top. It's like 30 feet high.
What do you mean by foliage thrown into it?
Yeah, it's got like vines and stuff like worked into it. stuff to help you climb, but maybe also to confuse your vision.
Okay.
Things to like to kind of obscure what might be on the, you know.
Just a wall climb.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so everyone sees the whole gauntlet. They get more or less an idea what it is, and then the organizer has a table in front of him with a cloth over. He pulls the cloth off, and in front of him are keys just lined up. For every competitor in the competition, there's one key. So out of, I think it's U5, and then there's 6 or 7 other competitors. So there's like same number of keys on the table. He's like, these keys, one chosen by each competitor in the gauntlet, has a different potion correlated to it. One that may help or hinder their performance in the gauntlet. So may they choose wisely. And then has the people who's in the order that they signed up for the gauntlet start going to the table and choosing the keys. And after, because you guys signed up last, there's 5 keys left on the table.
Ladies first.
Frank.
Oh,
Yeah, Frank just grabs the key.
Okay,
Frank
so
grabs the first key.
And for real quick, imagine the table. It's just got the 5 keys left to right, 1 through 5. So which key do you select?
I select 2.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go.
Oh. Nope. For it.
Okay. I'll do 5.
Mila 5. Okay. All right.
Terry, go.
Well, do the keys look different?
I mean, maybe in like tiny variations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they go to similar locks.
There's no way to choose wisely.
So some people just get punished and some people get rewarded based on nothing?
Not
It's
necessarily.
not
Not
based on
necessarily.
nothing. It's based off of luck
Based on luck, bro.
Luck. All right.
Yeah.
and chance.
Try and make me drink it, bitch.
And
Exactly.
that's true too. That's true too. You don't have. Terry.
Have I been seeing anybody? Like, has anyone like gotten their potions already?
No, the potion is inside of the gauntlet run. It's just a key that you will use during the run. Or not use.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay. All right.
Now, Madron, please.
What's left?
1
You got
and 4.
4 and 1.
1.
And then not Frank, but Donwick, that leaves you with 4.
Yarp.
Cool.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah, what is it, little one?
I have a name too, man. Everyone said it. It's Terry.
That's
Use
great.
your name.
So what is it that you need?
I don't need anything. I was just saying, like, maybe you could lift some keys from some peeps.
You want me to break the rules of the competition for the key?
No, it's just a suggestion, dude.
Off of our teammates? I thought that
Not
we were making up good friends.
Like the little chicks.
Oh, like the chick in our group? You want me to get the girl's key who's in our group?
The bald girl who's in our group? There is
I
no
don't-
bald girl in our
I
group.
feel like there's no way that she's not going to notice. She seems very vital.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Maybe this.
No,
what's
the
it called,
goblin
language
don't
gap
walk
or
away from this
something.
conversation.
Maybe I don't get your. Like,
No, the goblin needs to go take a shit. So the goblin will now go do that.
Hey, I
so
hope
yeah.
everything comes out okay for you.
Yeah,
Good luck taking
yeah.
the poop.
Goblin shit is real, not regular. So it comes out fine.
You need to
Jesus
eat more
Christ.
fiber.
It's all soft serve.
More fiber
Ain't
in
nothing but
your
meat.
diet.
Okay, so anyway.
No, but while I'm doing that, can I like look at that stone that I got? Is it weird? Is it magical?
Which one?
The green one?
Um,
'Cause
You're
one's
just
just a pearl.
you're
and then
just
the other
examining.
one is.
Yeah, the other one's a pearl.
Well, I was gonna cast Identify on it if I have 10 minutes. Well, I'm taking.
You've got 10 minutes. So real quick, he kind of that finishes what needs to get set up for the gauntlet run. And then out of you five, what order would you like? Or you can just roll initiative. You can draw straws, or you can volunteer.
I'll
How about we go in the order of our keys?
Okay, yeah, or in the order
I just
of
don't
who
wanna go first.
No, it's fine. Madron will go first. He doesn't care.
Okay, roll initiative. Everybody, just go ahead and do it real quick.
Are we doing this?
We're doing initiative.
Are we doing
Not right.
initiative?
Not right this second. He's the organizer's trying to get your thing. 25 to 20. Okay, 15 and 19.
Well, no, I haven't rolled yet. What are we rolling for? Just
Order.
initiative?
Just your
Initiative
order for the run. Yeah.
That's cocked. 18.
Carry 18. Anybody higher than that?
Most definitely not.
Okay. 10 to 15.
10.
13.
Mad runs 13. Mila's 10. Okay, 5 to 10.
8.
Brock is 8. And then Dominic.
How?
That's not even possible.
She can-
Win.
I
Test.
can't see him. He
I-
rolled a 4.
It's like
That's insanity. Okay.
Why are they all blurry?
I don't know. Their camera is like.
So you
Happy
guys.
Because now I'm not.
I don't know. It
bored.
keeps doing that for some reason. I don't know
It
why.
is a little blurry, yeah.
I see that. Oh, beautiful.
So he
There you are again.
dismisses you
Phase.
guys, and you have an hour if you want to go do anything before the run. But it starts in an hour. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys wanted to do beforehand?
I might do something.
Okay.
Flirt with Claire.
No.
No, I want to flirt with Claire.
Oh, okay.
Terry, I noticed you kind of hide your face when some authority figures kind of come around.
What?
No, it's all good. You got like a favorite animal or anything?
I mean, foxes are cunning.
All right, cool.
And then Madrun pulls out the long sword that he took off a dead guy like 3 sessions ago, and then he sits down and concentrates for like an hour.
Okay.
But I cast Identify on that stone.
Okay. So Madrun, you're spending the whole hour doing that.
Yep.
And then Terry, okay, so you cast Identify.
Donwick's just kind of watching Terry.
Well, I did this while I was taking that shit.
Okay.
Spending his time on the toilet wisely. Give me 1 second there.
Frank would just like to observe everybody and look for like power dynamics between groups of people and like find out who's in charge of all of those different groups of people.
Okay.
Claire's in charge of the group.
And like prioritize their
How big is the bald group?
3.
3. Okay.
Are they all female or is just her? The other two?
It's 2 female, 1 male.
Oh, okay. I thought they were all chicks.
so I know who's in charge.
Yeah, is that what you said you were trying to do? Sorry, Sean.
Yeah, with like everybody, like all the different group. Anybody who looks like they have any sort of unifying symbol, people in charge of the actual like obstacle course, like everybody involved. I just want to know.
When he looks
Okay.
at our
Well,
group,
not like you don't have to like tell me. It's just
Yeah.
that's what I'm spending my time doing is just trying to figure out group dynamics and who's in charge of groups.
Doing something.
Okay. For Kyle's identify, so yeah, you spend the time, or you're just doing a ritual casting.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes.
So yeah, you look it over. After looking through, so it's kind of like a barely translucent stone. It's like kind of turquoise in color. And you're able to determine that when you look through, and it's not very big either. It's a small. But if you're able to get an image through it, you think that you see either, well, it's not the material plane. You're not sure what plane it is that you see, but when you look through it, you're able to see into another plane of existence. But you also are able to tell that this particular rock it's the size, it's small enough to where that's pretty much all you can do with it as far as you know right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
Can
if
I
it
roll,
was bigger, it would
Arcana check or something to see if I recognize what plane it might be via anything I see through it.
Yeah.
11. Ugh, these rolls are hot garbage.
When you look through, you're able to at least tell that it looks similar to your current surroundings.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah, 11 now. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Yeah.
It's just something.
Okay. And then Frank, you're sizing everybody up a little bit. You've got the 3 bald people. There's only 3 groups. It's you guys, them, and then another group of 4, but you don't know where they're from. They just seem capable, otherwise they wouldn't be entered into the contest, hopefully. Okay. And then anything else for Mila or Donwick?
Mila is flirting with Claire, and I hope that you tell me it's going well.
Okay. Make a fucking charisma check.
Make a sex check.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna make. A horny check.
Make a horny check.
Oh, horny
Yeah.
check. Well, that would be a 20, my gents.
Are you serious? Oh my god, it's going so well.
Nice.
She is like totally smitten with you. You might distract her so much that she might not do well in the gauntlet run.
Nice.
That's the
I'm
plan.
so glad you're the DM. Oh, you rolled a 20? You guys are scissoring.
Okay, did not take it that far.
Paige says that scissoring isn't a thing.
You guys went to Bone Town.
There's not. This is just some flirting with some over-the-clothes petting, guys. Nothing serious. Just accidental boob grazes,
Accidental boob grazes.
a little butt touch. Nothing massive,
The other
Except my
bald
boner.
girl, the other bald girl in the group notices that you're making advances on her, and she seems a little bit jealous.
Oh, okay. Nice. Am I gonna be murdered by this person?
I don't know. I'm just-
Oh, we got your back, dog.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm also gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Is that 16 AC?
It'll bump me up to 16, yeah.
Okay. And then Mad Run, that hour passes.
All right, at the end of the hour, Madrun, he's been kind of meditating, and he stands up and pulls out his warhammer, and he smashes it down on the sword. And there's a big flash of light, and then remaining is like a fox mask. It's like just unadorned, just like a metal kind of snarling fox, and then he gives
Okay. Okay. Nice.
That's my forge domain channel divinity.
Yeah, that's sick.
Did you give it to?
Dude, you
Whatever.
can do so much shit with
nice.
that.
It's not that powerful.
It seems like it could be sweet though.
Say something?
You can make a piece of equipment with the same amount of metal that's worth like 100 gold. So
Okay.
you can basically just transmute shit.
Nice.
Into
that's
ugly
sweet.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that hour is finished. And they
Wait, did what's his face get the 401 on the comp? Frank?
I mean,
Do that.
as far as like how well they would perform, is that what you're trying to figure out?
I thought that's what Frank was trying to figure out.
I mean, he
Just doing espionage, right?
yeah, he just saw who was there. I mean, you can't tell too much besides them looking physically capable.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned with who wins the competition. I was just kind of looking at power dynamics within.
They're not really competing against you guys necessarily either. You know.
No, I just wanted to see who was in charge of each group and
Oh,
how
okay.
they're
Well,
deriving power and.
so
shit
Clara
like that.
is
You
in charge.
don't have to. Yeah.
Clara is
you
in
don't-
charge of the bald group.
Yeah.
And the other group of 4 people is just like this kind of behemoth looking guy. He's not bald, very scraggly, kind of worn or whatever. They're not from Suzdale. They look like they've been definitely traveled for a while. Kind of like you guys a little bit. Eclectic.
Like a motley crew of people.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
So I want to go to the biggest dude in that other group,
Okay.
and yeah, I just want to like extend my hand to him and a handshake and like bow and then utter a few arcane words and cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. All right.
Just saying like, you look like a real cool dude and I want to be friends.
Okay.
Like
Is that a charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw, yes.
Okay, so the 9.
Spell save's 13.
Okay.
So the 9 total.
Yep. So
All
he's
right.
charmed.
So yeah, so we're like best friends now.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I need to kick you.
He reaches out and grabs your hand enthusiastically, and he's like all about you.
Yeah.
He wants to know where you came from.
Oh,
name.
my name's Terry. Came from, shitty Coplin clan, and I was like, these guys suck. So I'm getting out of here. Looking for new friends. You look like a real cool dude, so yeah.
Is this a dating video from the 80s?
I know Terry just like swooped in and stole my idea and it just went above and beyond with it.
But it's just it's magical, so it's all.
Yeah, it is, Terry. Yeah. It is.
So I just think that would be a good idea, like show a friendship. Like I could hold on to his key for him because he seems like he wouldn't, like he might forget about it.
Yeah. So in between his laughs and kind of elbowing his friends and being like, check this guy out, he's such a good dude, he easily hands over his key to you. Not a second thought.
Tight.
Yep.
Tight. I'm like, all right, man. Well, I'll keep a good hold of this for you, and then good luck out there, and I'll smack him on his ass, and I'll get out of there.
Okay. All right. You got it. All right. So that's gonna start everything off. You guys are last in order. So as they start the runs, you guys are watching. But it's set up so that only the people in the spectator seats can see so much of what's going on, so you guys can position yourselves as well as you can to like get glimpses of what's happening. And through the course of all of these people running, well, okay, so we'll say Clara is the first one up. She's first. So she starts her run, and it starts at the Ember Pit. So she kind of walks up to the beginning, and you see that there's like this table, and it's got all these little cubes laid out on top with all these different potions in it. And she pulls hers out, and she puts it inside, takes the potion out and drinks it. And after she drinks it, you notice that she kind of increases in size a little bit. And she kind of crawls through the entrance to the gauntlet and starts making her way through. She goes through the bed of embers, staying on top of all the obstacles as best as she can, but she doesn't do super well. And then when she gets into the next area of the pit, you guys can no longer see exactly what's happening, but you hear clangs and shrieks, and you hear some screams, and then everything goes silent, and you don't see anyone come out of the pit. And then they call the
Mila
next
gets like
contender.
really nervous.
They-
Mila gets like
comes to people who are hurt.
They call the next contender up.
You're gonna take my girl from me like that, John?
So, well, you don't know what happened necessarily, but it doesn't look
I
great.
feel like John
so
is
you
not a
guys-
friend to
you
the
guys have witnessed
LGBTQ community right now.
Real quick, did the organizer like say any rules about the gauntlet? Like, what's the
like-
end? Like, what?
What are we trying to do?
What do you,
So,
yeah, like,
okay.
do I have?
Yeah.
Are there like objectives
when-
I have to accomplish?
Get through it.
You need to get to the end. That's
But
it.
are we like timed?
There's a little bit of a special prize for whoever does it the fastest, but it doesn't matter if you come in third or fourth or fifth.
Oh.
We just need to
Whoever
make it.
does-
So the fact that we're going last, if people all got through there, they would got shit before us.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, as far as like end
We're at a
prizes.
super disadvantage by going last.
We just gotta start at the Ember Pit and then make our way all the way through and get up to the. We gotta get up to the top of the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent.
Okay, so Terry, they call you forward. Everyone
What?
else,
How did
the same. Yeah, the same kind of process carried out. You guys witnessed, I think, it's like
No,
two.
I need to hear how everyone did, John.
No, we're not doing that.
Did anybody make it out?
2 people make it through.
Ah, fuckers.
Yeah.
Was that one dude that I charmed? Did he make it out? Nice.
No, he did not make it.
Oh no.
The bald female that gave Mila the shit eye made it, and then one of the guys he made
She
it.
would.
Okay, so yeah, they call Terry up. Ready, Terry?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So the
You can
organizer
do
calls you
it,
forward.
dude. We believe in you. You are so good at doing the stuff.
So
that
when does my time start?
aside?
As soon as you leave this room, the organizer's in a room with you. He calls you in. You're in a dimly lit room, and all of the boxes, all the cubes or whatever.
So I can open these up now?
Yeah, you take it beforehand. Present your key.
Shit. I didn't think there was somebody in here. I kill him. No. I guess. All right, I'll pull out my key and I'll open it.
Okay. Okay. So, you open your box. When you open it up, you see a potion inside. It's kind of got like a deep red hue to it. It's not. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. That's all it is. It's a red liquid inside of this vial.
Fuck.
Do it. Chug, 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 chug,
Chug,
chug, chug.
I feel like it's just a healing potion.
Just hang on to it. Just hang on to all of them.
You have to drink it first, right?
Yeah. Or not.
You can't take it with you.
You don't
I mean,
have
take
to
it with
drink
me.
it before you make the run. You can carry it with you, or you
Oh,
can,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, I'll just carry it with me. And then be
Okay.
like, what's that?
Make a.
I'm trying to fucking open another box without I'm noticing real quick.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
I just want to distract him, I guess.
He's kind of looking at you like, "Are you ready?" Like,
Oh,
he's-
actually, no. I got this. I put my hand in my component pouch and I pull out a little bit of rouge, wipe it on my cheek. I'm gonna cast friends on him.
Okay, nice, perfect. Okay,
So that just works. Now I have
Yeah.
advantage on all my charisma checks against him.
okay.
And I'll be like, yeah, someone else gave me their key for like because they bet on me, I guess. So can I open up this other box?
Okay, make a persuasion check at advantage.
Woo! that for advantage. 18.
Okay. He's like, yeah, not the first time I've heard of that happening. Make it quick though. They're waiting for you to come out.
All right, boop boop. It's open. What's in this one?
Okay. You open the next one and pull the potion out. Sorry. You pull it out and it's a bubbling blue potion. It's got steam coming off of it.
Fuck it, I'll drink that one.
Okay. So you drink this potion and you feel invigorated.
It's the cocaine, man.
For the next hour, so you drink the potion, you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Damn.
And for the next hour, you're under the effect of the bless spell. So you can add 4 to ability checks, attack rolls.
Hashtag bless.
Terry might just win this bitch.
Possibly.
Okay, and then he opens the gate
away.
and kicks you out.
Like, start the time now.
Okay.
Donwick sees Terry emerge. He's like,
Oh, Terry!
So yeah, Terry comes out, and on both sides he sees bleachers with a bunch of people. Everyone's, loud,
Put my
screaming at
fox
him.
mask on.
You got your Foss mask on, and
Donwick's trying to start a chant.
He's like, Terry! Terry!
But no one can hear him because his voice is too weak.
He doesn't stop.
So yeah, Terry, in front of you, you see this long stretch, looks like 100 feet, maybe a little bit more, bed of embers, and it's just got a couple beams straight, across, and then some other circular platforms that are like positioned in the embers. There's a clean way across if you can keep your back.
All right. So what is
All
that?
right. I need you to make a an acrobatics check.
All right. That is a 21.
Excellent. Okay. So Terry comes straight out of the gate, running hard, easily balancing on all of these. He's like skipping from these little platforms across this bed of embers. The crowd is very excited. And as Terry's about halfway through, he starts to see objects being flung at him from the bleachers. He sees a couple vegetables, some fruits, and then he sees what looks like a boot come out of nowhere.
Racists!
Wait, why?
The crowd is throwing shit at him.
That's just what the crowd does.
They're trying to throw him off and get him to.
They ain't doing it to anybody else, but the goblin has to.
Well, that was what the mask was for.
I know. That's what I thought.
Donwick runs over to it. Can I see anyone throwing shit? Because I want to run
Yeah,
over.
you can see him on the bleachers. You're not sitting on the bleachers with him.
Oh, I
you see
can't.
them.
I can't get to him.
Guiding bolt them. Fuck them up.
Terry's still making some.
You guiding bolt. Yeah.
So I need you to make a dex saving throw there, Terry.
Oh, natural 20.
Woo! Okay, so Terry dodges the boot, he dodges the fruits and the vegetables, and just cleanly, without a single ember touching his body, makes it through the entire bed.
Can I see who threw that shit at me?
You're too busy. You're too busy. Okay, so you make it off. You hop off. There's no more embers, and you see a large wooden door in front of you, and it starts to open. And in front of you, you see a large circular arena made mostly of like dirt and grass. It's got a couple of really large boulders strewn about it, and you see a large door at the other side.
Mm-hmm. There's no like hole in the center?
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna like run up behind one of the big boulders and hide for a second and like take in my surroundings.
Okay, so you're gonna try and hide behind one of the boulders.
Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Oh fuck. That's a natural one.
Okay.
+3, plus another 5, so it's 9.
So you got a 9? Is that what
I
it
got a
was?
9.
Oh, but you rolled a natural 1, I guess. Yeah. but even with a 9. So yeah, you come into the arena. You're
Yeah.
trying to sneak up behind this boulder, and as you get close to the boulder and put your hands on it, you hear the shriek and look over, and you see 2 wild boars charging at
Ah, fuck.
you. And I need you to roll a quick initiative there.
Blah, 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 18.
Wait, bless is only like saving throws.
Is it only saving throws or also?
Like attack rolls.
You're right. It's saving throws and attack. So I didn't roll that high on my acrobatics. I guess it was still an 18 though.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. My bad. I said ability checks. I thought it was like
I
Bardic.
did as well. Yeah, I thought it.
It's
but
just attack rolls and
it's
saving
attack
throws.
rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
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 So, but it only dropped it by 1, so 17.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so these boars are charging at you, and you've got the jump on them. You see them coming. It's your go.
I'm just going to move away from them. I'm not engaged with them yet, right? They're like charging at me.
They're coming towards you. They're not at you.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna fucking book it to that door.
Okay.
So 30 feet movement, bonus action or action dash, another 30 feet.
Door?
Yeah, on the other side.
Oh.
Right? Is that what you said, right? There's another door on the
Yep.
other side, right?
We're on the opposite side. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna book it towards that.
Okay. So Terry broke out to a dash. With all that, you make it to the other side. You get to the door, but that motherfucker is locked.
Yeah, well. That's all I can really do this turn.
Okay.
I mean, I can hide as a bonus action, but I'm just gonna stay at the door instead. So
Okay. So you stay there.
Buck it on my I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna pick it on my next turn.
Okay. So the boars, they saw you
I do.
running that way. They've corrected their course, and they're coming your way, but they're not at you yet.
I do not think invisibility would be useful.
All right.
I made a mistake. So they come at me,
Wait,
or they can't.
what's your dash distance?
That's 30. I moved 60 feet.
You moved 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
30 feet for movement, action dash
Yep.
for another 30 feet.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. Just gotta pull this up real quick. Okay. So yeah, you're standing at the door. These boars are approaching you. The first one gets to you. The second one doesn't. Okay, so the first boar comes at you, attacks you with his tusk, and that's a 19 to hit.
I'll shield it.
Okay. How much does that add to your AC?
5, so my AC is a 21.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, you cast shield, and it blocks the tusk from this charging boar. And when you get, you can see that the force behind it, it definitely would have been enough to knock your ass into the dirt.
Can anybody see me right now, or are we just am I just?
There's some people in the stands. I would call it the VIP section, the people the highest up who can see down.
I was just gonna do some flair on my spell casting, but if nobody can see me, fuck it.
The VIPs
There's
can see you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, fuck
spectators.
them.
Okay.
The
Because they see me
VIPs
just throw my hands up and a purple like shimmering field shows up, and I'm just like,
You
"Ugh,"
could
and
be
then
the
it just, like,
Michael Jordan of Nike
Does-
right now. You could you could get endorsement deals from this. with
Does
that
one
flair.
of the VIPs are they missing a boot? Because if they are, then definitely don't do it.
You can start. Do you want to look for it? Make an investigation check.
No, I'm good. I don't want to waste time.
Okay, so that saved your ass, and it's your turn again.
Cool. I'm just trying to figure out how long this lasts till the start of my next turn. Damn it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try and pick the lock, I guess.
Okay. That's a dexterity check, correct?
Mm-hmm. I wish these would roll. It's not good. It's not good enough. It's a 6.
What'd you get? Yeah, it's not good enough.
8.
Yeah. So as you've got a board to your back and you're trying to fumble to like take this kit out and pick this lock, and it's not working. You're dropping your components.
Yeah, well, that was my action.
Okay. All right. So as you're dropping your shit, this boar and his other friend, who's now caught up to you, are both gonna make attacks again.
Bring it!
Okay. First one is 18, and the second one is 9.
Yeah, I get hit once.
Okay.
Is this the charging one that hit me, or the standing still one that hit me?
One standing still.
All right, yeah, I'll take it.
Luckily. Okay, and he does 2 slashing damage. 2 slashing damage to Terry. There you go.
2 damage.
Yep.
I lean
All right.
over to Frank, and I'm like,
I feel like this is taking too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pick the lock again. Oh, natural 20.
Whoa. Natural 20?
Yep. So total, it's 26. No. 20.
Okay. So yeah, you pick some of the drop components up, you stick them in there, and you somehow just instantly open the lock on the door.
Cool. Bonus action: disengage. Go through the door. Close that motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah, you make it through and you shut it behind you. The crowd is maybe a little displeased that there was no blood spilled, but you.
It was a very
certainly
tiny
made-
bit. I got like a little
you
scratch.
certainly made it through on
But
your
kind of
own.
healed instantly because it was temp health. I don't know how that works.
Okay, so you have closed the door behind you. There's like a short hallway that you're inside of. It's dark. And at the end of the hallway, you see it open up, and you can see the beginning of that climbing wall.
All right. I'm just gonna fucking run out there and jump and grab that shit.
All right, so as soon as you start to take a step, you feel something under your foot shift, and you hear out of the walls surrounding you air shooting out. And you take 5 piercing damage.
There's nothing about that.
Attack
Like,
roll. Oh, well, yeah.
attack
Sorry.
roll or
I
a
rolled it.
saving throw?
Yeah, I rolled 19 and 18. Sorry.
Fuck it, I'll shield that shit again.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay, so these darts come out of the wall, and you just kind of like deflect them.
Yeah, just cast shield and run.
Okay. Shield's reaction,
run
right?
up. You run
Yep.
up.
Okay.
Well, no,
Alright.
because I'm going through this small hallway first and then to the wall.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you get out of the hallway, and you get to the wall. What are you doing?
Darn it. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm gonna climb it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess can I look at it? I guess since I got some shit come at me.
Yep. Make
Only the
a
first time. Oh,
make
fuck.
a perception check.
You see a wall.
13.
Okay. You look at the wall. You look to the top, and you hear some people up on top, and you hear some type of kind of like sliding, grinding sound, and you notice a little tip of a boulder come over the edge.
Shit.
What?
I know it belongs in, but you should have just left.
So,
Yeah.
I guess yeah. Well, then I'm gonna jump onto the wall, but like away from where that is.
Okay. So you're trying to avoid.
Different section, I guess.
Okay. So you see it. You start climbing the wall. I need you to make a strength check.
13.
That noise is
15 minus 2, 13.
Hot.
13. Okay. So you start scaling the wall at a.
I'm weaker than Domwig.
Donwick
The
was
rock that
once
you
a
saw
great force.
slid out. The rock that you saw slid out to the edge drops over, passes you a couple feet to your left because you shifted,
Miss me, nerd.
and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
When it misses him just barely, Donwick clutches his pearls and gasps.
We can see it. Like your actual nards? Your actual pearls?
No, they're too low for him to reach.
Lols. Sorry. 15 plus
You're good. You're good.
3.
Yeah. So this boulder comes over the edge, and you kind of like swing your body to the side, and it bounces off a ledge right next to you, and barely.
This is like made of like vines or whatever, right?
There's vines attached to it, yeah. But then there's
So I,
also
like,
just
grab one of those and just like wall run away from
okay.
it.
Jurassic Park style. Okay. What's your climbing speed? Is that just half of your speed?
Yeah.
I guess.
It's
I don't
half.
think you have a climbing speed. Is it half?
Yeah, you
don't
do.
have
It's half your movement speed.
Like half your movement, I think.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that's what it is.
Okay. So yeah, Terry dodges a few of these boulders and makes his way. He doesn't weigh much. He actually scales it pretty impressively. You know, I mean, he's not incredibly strong, but he's not very heavy either. So Terry makes it to the top.
Woo woo.
I hit the buzzer.
Buzzer,
Nice, dude.
and then Akmar. Yeah. So yeah, Terry, you cuss to the top, and you look over. You see the two
Fireball.
people who had been. Yeah. The two people that were rolling the boulders, they kind of step to the side, and then you see a table in front of you, and it has got some serious goods on it.
Tight.
So as you look at the table, you see. Okay, so you see a case that has 5 potions inside of it.
Okay.
You see a very ornate weapon, a longsword. You see a nice set of light armor. You see some gauntlets laid across each other. And you see a pair of boots laid out on the table as well. And then at the very end, the last option is a large sack.
Wait, he just gets to pick? So it was first come, first served?
It is first come surf. Yeah, that's why I was saying going last was like a disadvantage.
First come, serve turf.
Well, it depends on if you
Turf come
make it
first?
in the first place.
First serve and turf.
The movement costs 1 extra foot,
Yeah, so half.
so it's half.
Yep, there it is.
Sorry.
Similarly, gaining any distance in rough water might require a successful athletics check.
It could be third.
If it was very slippery. Oh, if it was difficult terrain?
Yeah, if it's like a difficult climb, it would be thirded.
But that's normally, if it's slippery or difficult, it just requires strength checks instead of costing more movement. But yay! I'm just gonna like stand here. Can I just stand here and like wait for my party
Yeah, if you want to.
and then see who makes it,
Your call.
and then pick something? I mean, because
Sure.
the mystery stack could be anything.
It could even be a pair of gauntlets.
It could even be a pair of gauntlets.
It could be a mystery sack with a
It
sack
could be full
inside
of like
it.
5 different potions.
It's a sack full of garbage.
It's a
Could be a
sack full
boat.
of nuts.
A boat.
It's a nut
Yeah.
sack.
Hey, it's a
This
bag
mystery
of
box
holding it, it's
could
a giant
even be
ship
a
inside.
boat. And you know how much we wouldn't want to do.
I would want
It could be one wish granted by a magical
It's a
dragon.
dead body.
Okay,
It's a
so
dead bag.
Terry finishes his run, and it is Mad Run's go. Mad Run, you're in the dark room, and you need to choose your potion.
Madrun tosses the key to the dude and just goes, "Keep the change," and then he walks towards the door.
Excellent. All right. Fuck yeah.
I would have taken yours if you're gonna do that.
Mad Run, make a acrobatics check.
Well, first, Madron's gonna stand there for 6 seconds and touch his chest, and he's gonna
Okay.
cast guidance on himself.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then, yeah, acrobatics, you say?
Yep.
Oof. Oh, that's not bad. That's +4, right? So that's a 16.
Okay. So yeah, Mad Run, as stout as he is, he bursts out onto the poles and the stumps, and he's making his way across. And then, sure enough, just like last time, he starts catching some flung objects in his direction, and I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Can't hold my shield above my head.
You can. I mean, it offer you the same protection as it normally does, though.
All right.
I guess.
You can do that for flavor when you pass this.
15.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so you kind of using your shield and your movement are also.
I'm holding my shield up, and then he's also just got his middle finger above his head.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, my finger's broken by a boot.
Yeah, you've got little pieces flinging off your shoulder, maybe something like, checks your shoulder or whatever, but and the crowd, they're upset with themselves that they're not able to land any hits and affect any damage on you guys. So Mad Run makes it through, no problem, and you are at the wooden door that leads to the pit.
All right. Madron's gonna stand there for 6 seconds and then cast Bless on himself.
Okay.
I like how you described to us the time it takes for an action.
Yeah, man, gotta know. Okay, so Madron's gonna walk through the door, and then sees a bunch of like boulders in an arena type setting,
Yeah.
and there's a door straight across from me.
Yep.
Okay. He's just going to start banging his warhammer on his shield and marching across the arena.
Okay. So Mad Run enters in really badass style, just like calling forth the punishment. And as he comes out into the center, he sees 2 gnolls come out from behind a boulder.
You say gnolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're just walking towards you. They seem calm. They're not charging at you, but they're walking towards you. And I need you to roll. Well, actually, no. What do you do?
I just keep marching at them intimidatingly.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Oh no. That's a 1. God damn.
Okay. So the gnolls, they see you and they hear you, and instead of slowing down and turning to run,
Does that get me anything?
Just +2.
Plus, that's a 3.
okay.
It's like 7.
You're still fucked. No.
Intimidation score.
0.
Um,
So 0. Yeah.
The gnolls ready their weapons, and I need you to roll initiative.
All right. That's a 6.
Okay.
Can I cast other things and still concentrate on bless as long as it's
not concentration.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the gnolls picks up his speed a little quicker, and he charges towards you, and he attacks. So he comes at you with his mouth open, and he rolls a natural 1. So
Yeah, that'll miss.
yep. He comes at you. He tries to bite, but it looks like
You're
maybe
so
he
not
almost.
intimidated.
Yeah. He might have lost his footing a little bit. He completely missed, and he's now to your left. The other one's still approaching you, and it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, so the one that just tried to attack me, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on that.
Okay.
All right.
The door might suck though.
That's
Wait,
true.
what does plus give me? +4?
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
or,
Or
1.
D4?
D4.
Yeah.
She might need.
Yeah. Okay.
That's better.
So what is?
Plus your wisdom, plus your proficiency.
So it's just my
The
wisdom.
spell attack, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's 16.
16 hits.
All right, and that is 46. Not great. Well, there's a 6 in there. So that's 11.
Okay.
I'm going.
So yeah, you turn to your left and you unleash this just bright bolt, pretty much point blank into this guy, and you deal him heavy damage. He's still kind of, not quite looking at you off to the side. And it's the other Knoll's turn, but okay. So the second Knoll comes up to you. He's got a spear in both hands, and he reaches back to thrust it towards you. He rolls a 13.
That misses.
Okay, so he thrusts towards you, misses, kind of like under your arm a little bit. So you've got one of their spears on your right side, and then the other one is on your left. And that brings it back to the first Knoll. He's gonna pull back towards you, mouth open, and he's gonna try and bite you again. That is a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit. So, do you see any dead bodies around?
No,
Right. I just thought about that.
Okay, and that does 3 piercing damage to you.
All right.
Okay, and it's your turn.
All right, and I am now going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, make a concentration check.
Oh, I have to make a concentration check. What is that, D10?
For bless.
It's a D20.
It'll be 10.
Oh, it's just plus.
It'll
10.
be 10.
It's yours.
Just a
Add your
loading.
bless. Because it's a saving throw.
All right,
And
well,
then
I
add your
just-
constitution.
Oh. Thank you, Kyle. That saves.
Got to 10.
It gets to 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11?
Or
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, so you maintain concentration, and it's your go.
Okay, so now I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm going to. So can I still make a normal attack?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this Knoll's about to get real fucked.
Just depends on which one you want to do with
Well, I'm just
advantage
gonna-
first.
Well, I'm just going to advantage the one.
Yeah, the
real
one to
hard.
your left has advantage on him still.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
Because you only get it for one attack.
Right.
So if you want to do spiritual weapon with advantage or your attack with advantage.
Oh, well, it's until my turn ends.
No, it's first attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Until
only
your
one
until
attack.
your turn ends.
Oh, okay.
the
Well,
next attack until your turn ends.
Until your
Gotcha.
turn ends.
Until the end of your next turn.
All right. Well, that's the same shit no matter what, isn't it?
It might be, depending on which ones you get more
You cast
bonuses
a
towards.
melee spell attack. No, that's actually better. So I'm gonna hit the one that I have advantage on with my warhammer and cast like spiritual weapon towards the other one for now. Well,
Okay.
close enough to the first one.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the Knoll I already attacked, and I have advantage. 9. So that's plus. So that's a 16, right?
16
Yeah.
Hits. 16 hits.
So that's.
Oh, it also got blessed, though. You'd add a 4 to it. D4.
Oh well, doesn't matter now. Yeah, good. Thanks for looking out. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage.
A 10 bludgeoning damage. Okay, so that was with spiritual weapon, or you?
No, that was with my warhammer.
Okay, so with your warhammer, you hit the one that you hit last time, and as he's trying to kind of still get up from missing you, he is just put straight back on the ground, and he's out. And
Nice.
as you put him on the ground, you notice the glimmer, the shine of a key tasseled around his.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn towards the other one. I'm gonna stare real hard at him, and then attack him with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to see if he was gonna run first, but whatever. So that's Oof. That's a 13.
13 misses.
Oh, plus what? Ooh, that's 17.
17 hits.
All right. What is that? It's D8, right?
Yep. Plus your
That-
wisdom.
Where would it be without
Spiritual
you?
weapon is such a good.
Yeah, it's
spell.
pretty insane.
It's ridiculous.
Just plus my ability modifier?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yes, that's 9.
Okay, so you do 9 damage.
What kind of weapon do you summon?
Oh, it's just another warhammer.
Nice.
Yep. So you're working 2 warhammers right now. You kill one.
I'm
and
just smashing
the other-
people.
Yeah, the other one hits him with pretty great force. He's knocked back, and it's his go. He's gonna take his spear again, and he's gonna thrust at you. And that's a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Okay. And that does 6 piercing damage.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to first attack him with my warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah,
Enough.
that hits.
Okay.
It's a straight 15 plus a bunch of shit.
That'll do it.
And that's 8 plus 2. That's another 10 damage.
Okay. So you, with your next hit with this, take that knoll down, and they're just both in the dirt.
Yeah.
And the crowd just loses it. You just killed 2 gnolls with your bare hands, so they're excited.
Nice.
Or bear warhammers.
Well,
Bear
Yes.
double warhammers.
yeah.
He did it himself.
And a giant bolt of radiant light. Yeah.
Compared
other-
to me, it was with your bare hands.
But otherwise, you totally used your bare
Yeah.
hands.
Other than those things.
Other than
He
your
does it
magical
all with his
abilities,
hands,
your
though.
warhammer, your
To be
shield, your
fair, he does
Nate.
do all of that with his hands.
I grabbed the key. And also, can I look around to see if there's dead bodies scattered around the arena?
Yeah, I mean, you give it a quick look, but it looks like they police it pretty good in between rounds.
All right.
There's
Mhm.
no corpses.
Here comes the tough
No
part.
clue.
Yeah. So I
Where
grabbed
about
the
Claire?
key and walked towards the door.
I was planning
Okay.
on making out with her
Maybe
later.
she's
We
still alive.
celebrated.
Maybe she's still alive.
I'm
So
just
you
worried
got,
about
you
her.
take your key, you
That's what
open
I'm
the
saying,
door.
maybe she's still alive.
I was planning
and
on
you-
making out with her later.
You see like that hallway in front of you with the light coming out the side. You see the climbing wall on the other end.
All right. I'm gonna stand still for another 6 seconds and cast guidance again,
Okay, nice.
and then I'm gonna walk down the hall with my shield out, if that matters.
In front of you.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just on you.
It's
the
just-
same.
yeah.
it's part of your AC.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna walk down the
For
hall.
flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you just walk out. So 23 to hit and an 11 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay, so as you walk out, you're stepping on these plates. Some of the darts come out. They're bouncing off your shield, but one of them hits you in the side. Does a 2 piercing damage, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving.
Ooh, that's not great.
Oh.
That's
Oh, is this a poison,
Is
John?
it? Well, I'm about to find out. Yeah,
It is a poison.
Advantage.
I have advantage because of
Yep.
Dwarven Resilience.
Excellent.
That's much better. Constitution. That's a 15.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
we're-
thing lands in your
Just
side,
fucking
and you
beat that
kind
shit
of,
out and throw it down the hallway.
like-
Yep. You grumble to yourself and you toss it away. And
Just suck the poison out of the
Yeah.
wound and spit it out.
Okay, so you exit the hallway and the wall in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself again.
Okay.
Let's find out.
And then
You
Yeah.
still have it, technically.
no, I made a saving. Oh.
You'd have to make another one for concentration.
Oh.
But you could just cast it again.
No, I dropped bless. Oh, well, I just cast it again. It doesn't
Because
matter.
like I said,
That's
guidance
again,
is concentration.
override it, right?
Okay, I'm just gonna start climbing the wall.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Guile.
Strength.
Fuck you, Guile.
That's 11.
Okay, so
Oh, wait. Nope, it's not. That's a 13. No, that's yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
So yeah, he musters the strength to start just.
I just
fucking-
killed 2 gnolls. I'm, a little with it.
Yeah, he's tired. He starts scaling the wall, and sure enough, here comes a little bit of a tumble from above. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Yikes.
Or strength, whichever one.
Well, I'll go ahead and give strength.
Okay,
but
do
it's not
strength.
gonna matter too much.
Yeah, do a strength
I
saving.
just brush it off with my shield if I pass. That's 12. Straight 12.
Okay. Yeah, you deflect. It just grazes off of your shoulder as you're coming up. It
Tiny
doesn't
ball.
feel good. You're kind of worried at how heavy it was, but okay, yeah. So you climb up and you see Terry's ass staring you in the face. You come up the wall. He's waiting for you.
Nice.
shits on you.
And I'm like holding my butt cheeks apart, and I'm like, "Can I ask you a question?"
Madrun laughs heartily. Madrun is delighted by Terry's antics at every turn.
Okay.
He laughs as if he's
Glad to see you survived.
Sure,
Welcome to that
Real
table,
good.
right?
What was that?
The table now?
Yeah, I mean, you.
I'm stacking them gauntlets.
Okay. All right. Pick them up.
I picked them up.
So you pick these gauntlets up. They're definitely very, they're high quality. And when you put them on yourselves, you feel you're just
Your
out.
penis gets hard.
It becomes so hard that
You're like
will
your
never
cock's made out of
think about
concrete.
it the rest of your life. No, you feel great strength coursing through you when you put them on, and you have
That's a euphemism if I ever heard one.
when you wear the gauntlets, your strength is increased to 19.
Nice. Do these have a name?
They are gauntlets of ogre strength.
So these gauntlets got like a picture of like an ogre face on them.
Yep, it's in there.
Nice. I recognize those instantly, being the magician.
Madrun
The magician.
just screams really loud in victory.
Okay. Yeah, the crowd loses it.
Power!
Because they're ready
my
for
life.
the next
That's
Hard
contestant.
strength wrong
and
3
that's
times.
me.
Laughing at the crowd
And
and maybe blowing some kisses.
Nice.
Madrun's not normally this
No,
showy,
I'm
but
writing so much.
someone just threw a boulder at him and he shot him off, so he's feeling pretty confident.
We go to bashful.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Half.
Oh, yeah. Also, he walks up to Terry like this, and they fucking back row.
Nice.
And then my forearm snaps in
Yeah.
half.
Just say Terry's arm just snaps.
He's like a sickly
And
child.
knocked Terry off the wall.
Okay, Mila, you are at bat.
Nice. I've been
The
spending this
organizer
time.
asks you- What's that?
I've been spending this time doing Tai Chi to become one with my body.
Okay, all right.
That's all. You were saying.
I was saying the organizer wants you to produce your key and take your potion.
Tight. I open the box.
Okay. You open the box and you pull out a potion. It's blue and bubbling and steaming.
Like the other one?
Yep, much like the other one.
Then much like the other, she takes it.
Okay. So you drink the potion and
You guys are-
you feel stronger. You have 10 extra temp health, and you have a +1 to your saving throws, right? That's not how it works.
Kyle, you guys are muted.
Oh no, you're under the effect of the bless spell.
Yeah, yeah.
So 10 extra temp health, and you're under the effect of the bless spell. Which
Under
means
the
every
effects
time-
of what? Sorry, you're breaking up.
Bless.
Of bless?
Bless.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
Get to add a 1d4 to all of your ability checks.
One.
No, attack
No,
rolls.
it's just attack
Oh,
rolls and
just
saving
attack
throws.
rolls. Oh, okay.
I made the same mistake.
1d4 to attack
Guidance gives
rolls.
you
Saving
plus
throws.
D4 to saving.
rolls and saving
Ability
throws. Tim,
Yep,
please
and
help me.
10 temp health. Don't forget that.
I will not. I got it. So hold on. I have to look at my health right now.
If you
What are you wanting from me? I'm at 37.
do this, and then
But then I'm gonna have to do
Amy
like
and
75,000 things at
Madeline
once.
do
can
whatever you want.
start leveling.
I was just shiny.
If you got the temp in there, if you hit whatever number, then damage it takes from the temp first.
I know, but I just like to write it down because I don't
Yeah,
want to have to
37.
go back and forth between my phone
Oh, yeah.
if I don't have to.
Oh yeah, do you?
Okay, I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. Yeah, you open it up.
You want a beer?
You feel that heat on your shins
Ooh.
and your knees as the door comes
Ooh.
up, and the crowd wants you to start your run.
Okay, they're in a circle?
They're
Around?
just along both sides.
Oh, both sides? Okay, so I want to take one moment and I want to look to the left and bow, and then I want to look to the right and then bow and then go.
Okay. Make a performance check.
I have to
mean-
perform to bow.
No, just try it. Just try it real
You
quick.
might,
Yeah.
you might be calming them from throwing shit at you.
Okay. Well, 18.
Okay. Yeah. You seem to be a crowd favorite.
Oh my god. Well, I
Wow.
seem to be.
A little bow will do ya.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're in Sue's Ale, right?
Yep.
Someone should just come out and be like,
So Mila, make a acrobatics check.
Make a what? An acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Sorry, for some reason you're like breaking up. I rolled a natural 20
Crash
Okay.
out.
plus 5, so
Hold on, let me try
25.
and fix this real quick.
And also
Okay.
roll a d4 on top. Wait, no, don't. It's not.
I
Sorry,
was
wrong,
like, I
that's
rolled
wrong.
25. Why do I need to roll higher?
You don't.
Can you? Is it better at all, or am I still breaking up?
You're better.
You're better. Yeah, this is way better.
Okay.
You're back to better than
Nat
ever.
20 on that?
Huh?
You rolling nat 20 on that?
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay. So yeah, you just dazzle the crowd right out of the gate, and then you just kind of like calmly walk across all of the obstacles, and halfway through you notice that the crowd isn't throwing anything at you. They're just watching you. They're just watching you make,
Saunter across the fucking
Yeah,
platforms.
yeah, just a nice saunter across.
I'm across. 100 feet, 3 steps.
Yep.
3 steps.
So yeah, you found no real difficulty in that stage of the process. You have really good balance, and you were good with the crowd, so you make it across.
Lucky.
And now the door in front of you to the pit begins to open.
Okay, while it's opening, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on myself.
Okay, and that gives you a plus 10 to your stealth checks, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, some monk shit.
Way of the shadow.
Yep.
Shadow. Sorry.
Okay.
It's cool.
So you cast that on yourself. Do you enter? Are you walking in?
Very stealthily. Yes,
Okay,
I would
so go
love
ahead
to
and go ahead and
stealthily
make a-
walk.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Stealth check plus 10.
Pass without
Stealth-
trace.
What the fuck? Okay, so 16, 26.
26 for your stealth check.
Divincies.
It has a plus 10 bonus to a
Nice.
stealth check.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay. So yeah, you enter the pit and you are silent and you're barely seen. I mean, the people in the stands can kind of see you walking around, but make a perception check.
Can we see all this?
I rolled a
happen?
natural 20.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She did.
you are hiding behind
Plus
this rock,
4.
and you hear what you think to be like the deep growl of a large feline, kind of patrolling the pit. But he doesn't sound excited. You're hidden,
Thank goodness.
and you're probably like 40 feet from the door.
Okay, I want to keep being stealthy.
Okay. Yeah,
I would
go
like to
for it.
continue stealth. Do I need to roll again?
No, you're still good.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep calmly walking.
So you're gonna move your way.
Huh?
You're gonna move your way to the door.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I'm not trying to fuck with this shit.
you are at the door, and if you kind of look behind you on the other side of the pit, you can see what looks like a lion kind of sniffing where you would have been when you entered the pit. He's sniffing around. He smells you a little bit. He's kind of working his way, following your footsteps, but he hasn't seen you yet.
Okay. Okay, this is where I don't know. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Can I? So is the lion like headed towards me?
He's following your tracks, but he hasn't like seen you yet.
He's like behind.
But he'll find you eventually.
He's behind you a couple turns.
It's just the one.
Yep, just the one that you've seen.
Okay. If I have thieves.
That's the sound I make all the time.
Yeah, I have thieves tools. I want to try to pick the lock.
You have thieves tool?
I do.
Okay. Make a
Whole
dexterity
party,
check.
basically.
Yeah, right? What the hell?
She's an urchin. She's
I'm an
got-
3 of the
urchin.
5 does.
Yeah, she's an urchin.
Wait,
she's got him.
how do I do this? I don't even know how to
Make
use
a
this.
dexterity check.
Oh, okay.
Plus your
I
proficiency.
should've-
Yeah.
Between
Wait.
Ashley and Kyle, I've
So
never
plus
been.
what?
I know, Sean,
Oh,
you're the
rogue.
rogue.
3,
You're the rogue,
16
man.
plus
Everyone
Plus
else
10.
does
Two.
all the
Plus
rogue
2?
shit, dude.
So
And it's like,
18.
well,
That's fine, man. That's cool.
Yeah. So
I let you do some rogue shit, but then you shot me down because I'm.
Mila
I'm not
manages
that kind of
to
rogue.
think through the entire pit, hiding behind boulders and avoiding this lion, and sneaks through the door without the lion ever noticing that she was even there.
Thank God.
And,
That's
It has no-
rogue.
it has
Or the
no-
crowd.
can
The
It
crowd's still
smells
waiting
something.
for her to enter the room.
yeah, yeah, right.
Everyone's quiet.
Yeah, there's like a few gasps from the few people in the crowd who even noticed it happening, But you made it through. Easy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you find yourself in the hallway. It's a short hallway. You see the climbing wall on the other side.
Hey, John, can
Yeah.
me and Mad Run see what's going on with her?
You could have seen her when she was in the pit, but you won't be able to see her when she's in the hallway.
Alright, when Mad Run sees her like sneak out without fighting, he just flexes at the crowd more.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the crowd's getting excited. They're definitely. You're not sure what they saw earlier because you don't know what the outcome of the other
Right.
runs are, but
I'll firebolt some more.
they're very pleased to see you guys succeeding. That's what you can gather from it. Yeah.
We're awesome.
Yep.
We're all gonna live forever.
Okay, so Mila, you're at the wall, and what you want to do?
Mila is resisting the. I'm just at the wall.
Yeah. Oh well, you made it through the hallway, and
Okay.
you see the wall in front of you.
She
Yeah.
resists the urge
Nothing
to
shy
start
there?
singing "I'm gonna live forever" after she heard those two. She suppresses,
Okay.
but she really wants to.
Wait, nothing shot at her? Or they just miss her? 'Cause
Well, I
she's
have
awesome.
pass without trace, which protects me from anything non-magic or magical. I can't remember.
It's not magical. Yeah. Did you just mosey through the hallway?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
I'm
So-
just assuming that I'm still okay.
So you made it out of the lion pit, and you figured because you made it out of the lion pit that everything's fine. That's what you're telling me.
I'm lulled into a full sense of security right now.
You're singing "I'm gonna live forever" as she walks through this trap.
It's hit by 10.
Yeah. Okay. So a 6 to hit and a natural 20.
Well, I have deflect missiles.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Yeah. So the natural
But-
20 still hit.
But that will not
Yes.
deflect.
No, it doesn't
It might.
deflect the missile, but it does
Like, bam! And she looks and there's a dart.
change
Oh,
the
so you
damage
catch
that
it.
it does. It's the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus my dex mod plus my monk level.
Yep.
Okay, so once I've dealt all the damage to you, you subtract all that from it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but if these are like poison darts and they don't hit her, the poison won't hit her either.
Yeah. So only one of those hit.
Right.
Okay.
Also, there's like a chance where she can turn it back.
that's if she
If she
her
spends a
number
key
if her
If
number
I reduce the damage to 0.
yes, if her number is more than
Okay.
his number.
So you take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
We'll deflect it first.
Yeah, deflect it first to see if you catch it.
Ouch. Fuck. Okay.
Which I think with her dex and her monk level, it automatically reduces it to
1d10.
0.
It should.
Right?
Yeah,
And
she's
3,
good.
That's sick.
Yeah.
right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I don't think the
Yeah.
so the poison shouldn't hit her because she
No.
caught it.
No, if the dart never hits her, then she's good.
It
Yep.
never did.
Yeah. She's
God.
She
Okay.
rolled a 5
That's so dope.
plus a bunch of shit.
She she moseys through this lion pit, doesn't even
catches
attract
darts as she
attention, and
walks
then
down the
walks
hallway.
through. Yeah, she's like it's these fucking darts.
Pulls out
Nothing can touch
chopsticks
her.
and just Miyagi's the shit out of these darts.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you make
bats at them like they're
now you are
gnats. Like, get out of here. What the fuck
She
is-
dabs past
no,
them.
get out.
No,
Thinks
zero
it's dabbing.
dabbing. Zero dabbing.
Cannon.
Get out.
Zero
Get outta
dabbing.
here.
I want that on the record. I fucking hate dabbing. I think it's so fucking stupid. Okay, and I'm at
You gotta
the
do it
Until
wrong.
I
though.
saw
I'm at the wall.
David Gilbert.
Get
Yeah,
out of here.
yeah, you
Okay,
are.
I want to hold my hands up and I want to do I don't know, like I guess some kind of check. I don't know if it's perception or like a nature or something.
For what? So what are you
I
trying
want
to
to because there are plants and things, so I just want to see. I want to make sure that the plants aren't going to come at me. I want to make sure that I'm cool.
Okay. Yeah.
All the way around.
I mean, you can see that just because it's a constructed event, that
Mhm.
none of it is like
Gonna fuck
Yeah.
me up.
no, yeah, it's things that were taken from nature and used aesthetically. It's not. It's
Okay.
not something.
Okay. Okay.
It's potpourri.
I'm just gonna look up and then start climbing. I'm gonna
Okay.
start climbing from the bottom right-hand corner, though.
The very far right.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered for me, but
I
at least
never
straight up strength
remember
check.
any of this shit means.
I guess technically athletics. I don't know why it seems like in my mind it's easier to.
What's that?
15. That doesn't
Assign
seem
it
very
to
hard.
Yeah, I have a +4 to athletics. That would have made a difference.
Well, you still made it fun.
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah.
Well, like I
15.
said, mine's exactly the same because I'm not.
15. Shut up, Kyle. 15.
15 is good. So you start to scale the wall. Yeah, you don't have much problem with it. And since you did it on the right side, one of the guys who's shoving his stones and his boulders over, he can't really seem to get to you. He's trying to crowd the other guy. But one of them comes at you, and you need to make a dex saving throw or strength saving throw, whichever one you would prefer to do.
Okay.
And add a D4 to this roll.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you
Yes.
have less. You have less
No,
running.
less is attack and saving. Oh, saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So wait. So I can do.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah. Well, how many times has it been ability check?
I forgot to think about this because my turn was done, but I'm up
16.
here and see these guys. I can do something.
16, you said, for the saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of, I mean, you're on the wall, moving left and right. They're not gonna hit you.
Oh, thank God.
And you're at the top.
Played a great
Oh,
game of
really?
Frogger.
Yep.
I made it. I was really nervous.
What?
You made it.
Whip them. They don't.
And there's stuff on the table if you want to take something now, or if you want to wait like Terry is.
I would
Don't.
really like to chest bump my dudes at the top.
Okay, cool.
You chest bump Terry and his head goes in your vagina.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm considerate and make it like a, a camaraderie thing and like.
You chest bump Mad Run, who's also not at a high level.
Mad Run holds up his arm.
You want to chest bump me? You want to break my boobies with your gauntlets?
Break my
No. I want to bash.
I'll bash bros with you too.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets to the top. You guys are celebrating, and you guys are impressing people.
That's
You
from
got the back.
So as soon as
I
Mad
don't
Run puts his
remember what's
arm
up
up,
there.
and then he prepares thaumaturgy, and as soon as our arms connect, I cause tremors to shoot out.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice.
Dude,
how
how
you
much
do-
renown are we earning right now?
Oh, it's so much.
So much.
high right now.
I'm
When
gonna
Mad
buy
Run
a
casts
town with all
Tremors-
this renown.
When Mad Run cast Tremors, a couple of the boulders that were situated for people climbing the wall were knocked off of the wall. So they've only got a few stones left remaining.
And they accidentally murdered the guy
Oh,
resetting the poison dart trap at the bottom.
After Mila makes it up, and I'm like, oh man, we might all make this. I should probably help Dominic out real bad. I probably should have done this earlier to help my other teammates, but fuck it. I'm thinking about it now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person at second level on the two dudes throwing rocks and tell them, "Hey, knock it off." Smart enough to
That's
climb
really
up that.
smart. That's
Okay,
good.
charisma saving throw. Well, do you have to cast? Can you cast it at a higher level? For
At
two
second
people?
level, it affects two people within
Okay.
30 feet of one
Yep.
another.
They roll a 5.
So yeah,
They
Hey.
knock
Okay.
off.
knock it off, guys.
Okay. It's Mr. Frank Billingham, get
Hold
up
up.
there.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold
What?
up. There's
We
a
didn't
table
vote.
full of
you want-
prizes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't say anything. I didn't know if you wanted to pick it or
No,
wait.
everybody
Okay.
was excited and talking.
All right.
But okay, so there's a
see
long
what we got.
sword, there's a case with potions, there's a mystery sack,
Mm-hmm.
and what else?
A pair of boots.
A pair of boots. I don't care about
I didn't know
jumping.
there were boots.
I already can jump.
Yeah, pair of boots.
The mystery
Well,
sack could be a pair.
I know. I want the mystery pack really badly.
You want the mystery
I'll
sack?
kill you.
Yeah, do you want that?
No.
Okay, you
money.
taking the mystery
I don't know what I want. That's why I was waiting for everyone to see who.
I'm taking the
what I would
mystery
take.
sack.
Okay. So Mila steps up, grabs the mystery sack.
No, I'm actually happy because I would take that if no one did.
I need to know what's inside of it.
I know. Me too. That's why I was like,
Mila
I
opens
need to
up the
wait.
mystery sack.
Maybe someone else will take it for me.
Mila opens up the mystery sack and she pulls out another sack, a sack that she recognizes as a bag of holding.
Nice.
Also 50 platinum pieces.
Jesus.
Damn.
Sight. Sick. Sick as
Yep.
shit.
She reaches into her sack and pulls out another sack.
Listen, I just
Yeah.
really am worried about boning down with Claire right now because I feel like I could somehow get her pregnant.
Okay.
I feel like
make-
very virile.
Make a perception check real quick
Okay.
to see if you can maybe spot some type of.
Bitch to get pregnant.
With your ovaries.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
What'd you roll?
Okay,
I'm
it's
so
a
dead.
14.
You do.
Okay,
you
so
spot a bitch.
as you kind of look down from your higher perch, you can see that there was an access to the pit,
Okay.
and that is where people have been entering and pulling corpses, and also people who were still alive out.
Okay.
You see some people getting medical treatment off in the distance, but you can't tell if it's her or not.
Okay.
So are they
Well,
clearing out like the dead things as well?
Yep.
Like when he killed the gnolls, I see some people on the gurney or stretcher walk out and take the
They
gnolls out.
reset the run every time.
No, I want to
Okay.
do non-lethal damage to the gnolls. That wasn't their choice.
That was way too late.
It
You're like,
really
"I'm
wasn't
burning
their,
these
it wasn't
fools."
their choice.
Oh, I wish I
And
didn't
you
kill them.
killed them.
Yeah, Madron was pretty hopped up on
He was more
Okay,
mad,
so-
less run.
Gronk, it is your go,
Woot
and they want you to
woot.
display your key.
Fuck. Yeah, I display the key. Yeah, let's plug
Okay,
it in. Pot.
Okay.
Did you say you plug it in?
Yeah.
I plugged that hole.
I go in
Okay,
and
so
out.
Sean, you open your cube and you see a potion inside. It's a red liquid, and it kind of shimmers brightly when you look over it. But make a, I guess make like an Arcana check.
19.
Okay.
Nice.
So looking at it, you can tell that you've seen it in the past, and that you recognize it has superior healing qualities.
Okay, I hang on to that and I make my way in the ops.
Okay. So Frank enters into the Ember Pit, and I need you to make an acrobatics check.
It's almost worth just like walking
Sell
in,
it.
taking
Sell
the
that shit.
potions, turning around and leaving. Jesus.
I know.
You guys should have
It's a
seen how
13.
Sierra managed this shit when I ran her through it.
You
Fucking
made her
hell.
do it?
Yeah, just to test it out a little bit.
Fun.
What did you roll, Sean?
13?
What?
Did you roll
What'd
a
you roll?
13?
13.
13. Okay, yeah. Frank, mad dashes. Just like everybody. Everybody in the bad runs is having a real good day with their pals.
Just you wait.
Yeah, yeah. So Frank is just making his way across, but they're not as keen on you as they were on Mila, and they unleash a torrent of objects, empty mugs, articles of clothing, and stuff. I need you to make a deck saving throw.
For some reason, there's a dagger this time.
Someone in the crowd has a gun.
That's 24.
Ooh, okay, so Frank, he's so good, he doesn't even realize they threw anything at him.
Pirouette through that shit while dabbing.
No, I don't want to be a part of this.
Okay, so yeah, he's like, as he's dabbing, he's deflecting items, like, yeah, so you make it through, unscathed. And as you make it to the end, the door draws up in front of you, and, yeah. Uh-oh.
14 gnolls come out.
Is this a good time for me to pee
Yeah.
and get a beer? Okay.
I was gonna do that.
You pee.
I'll pee after you.
Well, I want a stealth, obviously.
Okay, make a stealth check, and let me pull this up real quick because you are fucked. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what did you? What entered the room?
I am definitely not.
He doesn't know yet. He
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. He said we crashed hard.
Oh wait, am I about to be in the? Are we about to use the D20 shit?
Oh well, I keep forgetting. I've had this shit on. The music was playing earlier, but it keeps like. I feel like it stops when I do
It's
something.
got
I'm
a
sorry.
well. It has a short duration.
Well, I put it on loop though. That's the thing is I put it on loop. I think it only loops once and then it stops.
Do you need a beer?
Yeah, but I'm
There
gonna
you go.
pee, so I'll be. I'll
What
get back.
what was the check again? Am I so John? Can I see myself in D20 now or?
We're back.
No. We're not using roll 20 for the thing.
Okay.
I was just
And then
using
what?
music earlier, which hasn't been working very well either. So I'm sorry.
That's fine. I don't care about that. So what was the check that you need?
So you entered the pit. You don't see anything yet, and if you're trying to be
I
stealthy,
did a
definitely.
stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, make
I
a
rolled for it.
Want him real bad?
A
Wait, what
deck
did Frank
dexterity
do?
check.
Yeah, or stealth check.
What's Frank doing?
I thought was it a saving throw or a check?
Just a stealth check, an ability check.
Did he get past the embers?
Yeah.
19.
That's right.
Dabbing.
20. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
19.
We celebrated too hard with the dabbing in there.
Yeah. Wait. Did you say stealth check or
Yeah.
dexterity check? I'm
Stealth
sorry.
check. Sorry.
Okay, so it's higher than that.
Okay.
It's
Higher
not
than
a 19.
Okay,
What-
so you
It's a 24.
nice. Okay.
What did I
so
miss?
yeah.
Are there? Have you seen the creatures
23,
yet, or are
so-
you stealthing?
Frank finds easy concealment behind these boulders. And as you kind of lean behind one, you look out, and coming out from, well, not even coming out from it, you can see his shoulders and head above this enormous boulder. You see an ogre dragging a great club behind him, wandering around the pit.
Jesus.
Is he in the way of the door?
He is moving away from the door, but he's still relatively close to it. Maybe 10
Okay.
feet away from it, moving away.
I'd like
The crowd
to
is
make
dead
my way-
silent, too. This is the largest creature that they've put out.
I'd like to make my way to the door. Like once I feel that the ogre is far enough, like I'd like to keep moving in between cover until I feel like the ogre's far enough away. Like maybe is the ogre making orbits? Can I like predict its movement or anything? Or...
He's on the opposite side of the pit from you, moving the opposite direction.
Okay, so as he moves the opposite direction, I move closer to the door in like a clock kind of movement. I want to get closer to the door opposite as he. moves away from it.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean you are definitely hidden enough to accomplish that. So as he's kind of, you know, walking away from the door, you work your way over towards it.
Yeah.
But he's moved himself into the center of the pit. He's not behind any boulders or anything anymore. So, at the door, you're exposed. If he looks your way, he's gonna see you.
Commissioner, how's your wife? What? Just sounds like he.
How far away is it from me if I'm at the door? Or how far away is the ogre from me right?
I would say he's probably 40 feet from you.
All right. I wasn't ready for this. Sorry. Give me a sec.
It's a lot of pressure, dude.
I don't know. Madron was pretty good with it.
Damn, son.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Right?
Okay, yeah, nobody
Fuck.
had an ogre yet, though. That's
I was gonna say
Oh, I
something
know,
similar to that
yeah.
though.
Madron
Like
would have gotten knocked
Okay.
out.
Carrie was first and scared as
So
fuck.
if he's in the center of the pit, and I'm just gonna say I'm to the left of the center, closer to the door.
okay.
I would like to use minor illusion to create a sound opposite of me. Well, because he's 30 feet away from me. Opposite of me as far as I can get it behind me towards where I came.
Perfect. Okay.
So maybe just a sound of like a person grunting and kicking over some rock.
Okay. And that's minor illusion, you said? That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, minor illusion cantrip. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you cast that on the opposite side of this ogre, and it certainly catches his attention. He's kind of over there, like looking on the other side of this boulder.
Okay.
He's certain he heard something.
Right when he starts to move for that, I run over to the door and I try and pick the lock to get through.
Okay. You've got thieves' tools, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
It's a 12.
You roll a 5?
Yeah.
Dark.
Okay. So yeah, you
It's +7, Sean.
you start to work on this door, but as it's a little more difficult than you anticipated, you start to kind of work harder at it, and as you do, you start to make a little bit of noise. The noise you cast with minor illusion has worn off, and now the ogre is kind of more alerted to you, but he's not near you yet.
Okay, so
front,
he's
turn
like
to the left.
turned and looked towards me.
Yeah, he's about to discover you.
Okay, so I cast minor illusion again behind him, and it's just like someone screaming like, "Ah, you stupid fucking ogre!" But like at the top there, maybe in a
Okay,
German.
like behind him, you're
"Ah,
probably.
you all
What's the
stupid
range of
ogre."
minor illusion?
30 feet.
Okay, you might not be able to get it behind him at this point, but you
So
can get it.
maybe if it's not behind him, it's just catacornered. So if he takes off on a haul, maybe he'll haul that way.
Sure. So you cast minor illusion, and then this ogre, even though he's getting ready to look in your direction. Sorry. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. He hears the insult and kind of moves towards his right, not towards you. You bought yourself a few more moments.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick the lock again.
Okay, make one more dex check.
Like, turn to the left, Ronk.
Are we gonna do that?
Natural 1.
No, we're not.
Okay, so Frank goes to pick this lock and snaps one of his tools, and it's a sharp metallic sound. And the ogre, as he's on his way to investigate the other sound, looks over and sees you by the door, and he starts to run at you.
All right, I cast Blade Ward.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you cast Blade Ward, and then I need you to roll initiative.
Fox dead. C'est la vie, Frank.
Yep, that's a 7.
So even though the circumstances seem strange, Frank is able to
Go
pull
first.
it out first.
Nice.
Yep. But this ogre. So just so you get a sense, this thing it's about 10 feet tall, and when it's running, you can feel it shaking around. It's enormous.
All right, so how far away from me is it right now?
40 feet.
John, how far away are we?
You guys are probably like
Excellent question.
60 feet.
Oh, okay.
Up on the ledge, looking down.
But would it be considered cheating to assist?
There was nothing in the rules against that.
We didn't hear the
There
rules.
were no rules at all.
They never said any rules. They would tell us we were competitors.
I saw a dog playing basketball, so
His name was
Yeah,
Air
I'm
Bud.
unaware
But do you want to?
You're
Do you wanna
unaware of any
ruin all the
rules
goodwill?
prohibiting that stuff, but you might not want to be, I mean, if you're super outward with it and super obvious, it might have ramifications.
Yeah, like we built up a lot of
I
goodwill
don't think
thus
that they're
far.
listening to you because they're having
Yeah,
their own
you guys have some
conversation.
serious renown.
Are
Yeah.
ogres considered humanoid?
so there's negative consequences if we interfere, right? That was what
Yes.
was
No.
discussed. We were making
Probably,
hella Air
unless
Bud
you do
references.
it discreetly. If you do it discreetly, then everything's fine.
Ugh,
I don't think I can
How's that?
firebolt something discreetly, John.
I don't think so.
Gronk, it's not a human.
John,
It's
Wow,
not
that
human.
rogue knows firebolt.
are ogres considered humanoid?
No.
Okay, all right, good. Not good.
So it's your
I
go.
needed that clarification.
So I thought as soon as you said good, I was like, I think you mean not good.
Yeah, not good. Yeah, I shoot it with my short bow.
Yeah.
So yeah, Frank shoots
getting
at the
too
ogre as it's
sensual.
approaching him, and it misses, and it's closing in, and it's coming in hot.
4 times. The highest
John,
number I got was 10,
my-
so I was like, forget it.
So I attack
look.
as my action, and then bonus action
1.
dash.
That's
and
the
I'm
second
running
natural
away
1. Oh, there we go.
the trajectory that he's running towards me at, I guess.
I mean,
Towards
you're at-
maybe like a
you're at the
boulder or
door,
something.
and he's coming towards you, so you can run around the perimeter of the pit if you want. But you might not
Yeah,
get
I'd like to dash away from the door. Maybe I can do that at the last second, and he breaks through the door.
I was thinking about that with the boars charging me.
nice.
Am I allowed to do that?
I mean,
Or
it's
try and do that?
it's his
18 yards.
it's his go. So I'm gonna have him go.
Well, it's still. I mean, it's
Is it still your
still.
turn?
It's still
Yeah.
my turn. I haven't done my bonus action yet. I'm asking you if I can dodge at the last minute.
If you ready your action, you could do something like that. Because if you move right now, he's not at you yet. You know what I'm saying?
But I can do things with my bonus action, such as dash.
But he's not attacking.
But you
me.
can't ready a bonus action, Sean.
Yeah.
So if you already did your action.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, then I would like to dash away.
Okay. All right.
As my bonus action, I would like to dash away around the perimeter towards like the closest big rock.
Okay. All right. And your speed? What's your speed? 30?
That's it.
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So you'll dash, but he's still gonna be within range of you.
Does dashing increase your speed?
Yeah, it doubles it, but it costs an action. But in your case, not because you're a rogue.
That's 60 feet. Then.
You can do it as a bonus action, so 60 feet, yeah. But he was 40
Okay.
feet from you, and you're running pretty much towards him. You know what
Well,
I'm
no, dash is an action that uses your full movement for movement.
So how is he able to use a dash action if he already used an action?
Because he can do a rogue, so he can do it as a bonus action.
So he
Okay,
can,
yeah,
if he
yeah,
uses
that's what
dash, it doubles his speed. But that's if he uses his movement first.
Dash lets him move 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't moved any.
So if you haven't moved any, then you can also move another 30 feet on top of
Yeah.
that.
So you can move 60
So
feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
But you're in a circular arena with an ogre
Yeah,
in the
it's not going to
There's
do
only
you
so
much.
far you can
That's
get
what
from
I'm
it.
Well, I can't give you an exact amount of feet I want to be away from him, but the maximum amount of distance away from him that I can be is the amount of feet that I,
I mean,
want
if we
to
had a
run.
couple of numbers, we could figure it out.
Okay. So yeah, you dash to the closest boulder. But I mean, he sees you. He's coming at you, and he's still within range. And he comes up to you with his great club, and he pulls it back, and he takes a swing. And he rolled a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. The great club hits the boulder right by your head and takes the top of it off.
Okay, how close is he to me now?
He's right next to you. He's within 5 feet.
Okay, I cast Booming Blade, and then I attack him with my.
Okay.
Did you say what did you attack him with? I'm sorry, your rapier.
That's a 21.
21 hit. 21
Yeah,
hits.
rapier.
Thank you.
Easy hit.
21 hits. And that is 8 points of damage. 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I would like to dash once again.
If you dash without disengaging, you'll take an opportunity attack.
All right, I'll just chill then.
Okay. Or you can disengage.
Yeah, you haven't used your movement for this turn, so you could disengage and then move 30 feet.
I'm just saying it would accomplish what you I think you were trying to accomplish. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll disengage and
Disengage and move.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Which way are you moving?
just working my way around the perimeter, just
Okay.
leading him on a wild goose chase.
Okay. So as you strike the ogre and move away, the crowd erupts. This is the first blood spilled in the pit. You
Not
know?
true.
Well, no, I mean in the last couple rounds. Anyway, last couple people have snuck through, so
Silly.
they're excited to see things ramping up again.
No.
Both of them.
Yeah, no, Mad Road. Okay, so it's the ogre's turn again, and he's how far did you, Sean?
My full movement, 30 feet.
Okay, so the ogre follows.
Okay,
and-
once he moves, he takes damage
Okay, from Booming Blade.
from Booming Blade.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, he takes 4 more damage.
4
Little guy.
damage.
Thunder damage.
4 thunder damage. Excellent.
Yep.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, as he moves from that space, he kind of is boomed around a little bit. You can see he's a little concussed. And he's going to come at you for an attack. And he rolled a 12.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Yeah, he's concussed after that booming blade swings his great club, and it's not even close. And he's right next to you again.
How far away am I from the door?
You're probably like 50 feet or something from the door. You've moved considerably from it. The whole pit is like 60 feet in length.
Okay, yeah, I cast Booming Blade again, and I attack my rapier.
The radius or diameter?
Diameter.
I'm taking lots of math.
That is a 14 to hit.
14.
What's the arc length that he
hits.
took?
14 hits. All right, Kyle.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Can I get the equation for the volume of a cone real quick?
Yeah, it's 1/3 something something.
Oh my god, stop.
That's
Okay.
7
Susie, go lay
points
down,
of
buddy.
damage.
Go lay down.
How much?
What
7.
happened?
7 points of damage. Okay.
that your foot or was that him? Did he
That's
fall?
Okay. Now what?
I would like move my foot. I didn't hit him though.
No, I was just
And
wondering
then
if he fell.
bonus action, I
Go
move
down.
away 30 feet. Because
Okay.
I disengage and move.
Disengage? Are you heading towards the door?
I'm making my way around slowly to the door.
Still around? Okay. Okay. He's definitely getting cut up a little bit, and he's not liking how you run away, and he's gonna follow you again.
Okay, he takes more damage.
Okay.
He takes 2 damage.
Damage. Okay. All right, and now he's taking his. Let's see here.
I'm glad we saved the main event for last.
Yeah.
Domwick.
I know. I'm excited for
Yeah,
that.
right. Okay, Frankie takes a great club attack for
1 out of 5's got to die. They say.
16.
That hits.
That's what they said.
16 hits.
But only 2 of the 7 made it, so.
Okay, so this ogre
Sounds
swings
good.
at Bronk and connects with his great club, and he deals 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, yikes! Holy shit!
Too bad we're not level 5.
He's got that dope ass potion though. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, please don't drink it though.
Dude, I can't subtract damage on my
Self
app
for
right
all
now.
the
Every time I
golds.
do, it closes it out.
Weird.
That's
It's all
annoying.
good,
Now,
man.
now it updated, so just put the
How do I get
number
rid
in
of
and
that-
then hit
that
damage.
temporary.
Yes.
Yeah, I hit
Get rid of it?
1 and it closes the entire.
10.
Well, you know math, Sean, so just use a piece
No,
of
I
paper.
have to 10.
10 and then hit damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Frank's turn.
How many points was that?
15.
15 bludgeoning.
Damn, killed Terry outright.
Almost.
Almost.
I almost would have knocked me unconscious. Would have 4 hit points left, though.
Okay, as an action, I. Ugh.
Not to-
Yeah, I
not to-
extend my hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air. And I'm casting Blade War.
Okay. And that gives you resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage
Yep.
Then
until
you're-
the end of your next turn.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
Fucking useless.
I disengage and run 30 feet away closer to the.
But you don't have the key yet, right?
They can pick the lock again.
His tools are broken.
Well, one of them was broke.
Yeah, one of him, his
You
entire
need-
set. His entire
The
set.
one he needs.
was-
That's why he selected that tool to pick it.
That was flavor for the ogre.
Pretty sure. it's-
Okay, so Frank, you're back at the door. You just disengaged Rand again, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, the ogre's still on you. He's coming after you. He comes up, swings again. His great club. That's a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay.
Whoa, dark.
Was I'm sorry. Was okay. That does 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Shit.
10 bludgeoning damage.
That's
Reduced
with
to 5?
resistance?
What's that?
That's with resistance?
What resistance are you talking about?
Blade Ward.
Because I
Blade
did
Ward.
Blade Ward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So that's only 5 then for you.
Did you blade
bludgeoning.
ward the?
Nice,
Did you
dude.
blade ward the 15?
He didn't blade ward that.
Oh, not this, just this one.
Yeah,
He-
I didn't Blade Ward. It only works for a round. I have to use an action to use
Using
Blade Ward. And
bludgeoning
it'll-
Okay.
So 5 bludgeoning damage.
yeah. All right. Now I use my action to. Am I at the door yet?
You're at the door.
That
What are you
sucks.
doing, dude?
I didn't want to be at the door yet.
He's on top of you.
That's because your fucking shit broke. You can't even open the door.
I take the potion that I had before, whatever that greater potion was. What is it?
Yeah. So roll 4d4 and then add 4.
How's the ogre looking?
4d4 and add 4.
The ogre is looking shabby.
John and I have matching pens.
His clothing choice or like his overall health?
Both. Would you regain, Sean?
12 hit points.
What
With
did he get to
44
roll?
plus 4?
Oh.
4d4 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
12.
it was a greater. It was a greater, not superior.
You said superior.
Yeah.
And then I disengage and dash. That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. So you regain the health. You got all your HP sorted out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. He continues his chase against Frank and swings for an 8 to hit.
Missed.
Okay. Yeah, he swings over. He's looking like he's a little bit tired. He's tired of chasing you around this pit. You've got endless energy, especially after your potion. It's your turn.
All right, I disengage and dash back to the door, and I try to pick the lock once again.
Okay. Yeah. Make it back to the door and do a dexterity check.
Fuck!
We're all gonna live forever.
It's only a 9, dude.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it. The door is
I
still.
can't do it.
Well, Tink, he breaks the rest of his thieves' tools.
That was your bonus action and your action, right?
Yep, that was it.
Sean,
Okay.
Can't you like pick the lock from 30 feet away with your mage hand?
Yeah, I could have
Right.
if I hadn't been running away constantly
You could
and
mage hand
worried about my
steal the
life
key
and whether or
from the
not my
ogre.
teammates were
Why
going
are
to keep pointing
you
out the fact that I was running out of
Metagaming
thieves'
right now,
tools.
God.
I just want to help.
Okay.
Feel
So
bad.
your frog standing by the door. This ogre is coming at him. He's gonna attack with his great club again.
Oh, that's a
Natural 20.
crit.
Nice.
Natural 20. So let's
Yeah.
see. I'm gonna double these. Okay.
I
so
thought
that's-
John was frozen.
No, his audio
Yeah,
is just super
right.
behind.
That does 10. That does 14 bludgeoning damage.
14 bludgeoning damage?
Yep.
On a crit?
Yep. I doubled my
Alright.
D8.
Holy
I'm
shit.
I'm still okay.
It is your turn.
All right.
All right, so like sidebar, I'm gonna be like, Terry, you got anything kind of long range that might help out here?
Brat, brat!
Is that your response? Because then I'm just gonna repeat the question.
I shot firebolts out when I
Oh,
did that.
okay.
That went 120 feet up in the air.
Gotcha.
So
What are you thinking, Frank?
Yeah, I cast
But
Booming
you'll-
Blade.
we'll wait until he goes down.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Attack with my rapier.
If he's gonna
Okay.
die.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. That hits hard.
Oh, he crits on 19s? Sick.
Hey, yeah. He wishes.
And that is 11 points of piercing damage.
11
Nice,
points.
nice,
Okay,
nice.
excellent. Okay, so you
Mm-hmm.
single-handedly have managed to get this ogre to the point where he is struggling to stay on his feet.
Oh, wait, by the way, bonus action disengage. Yeah, move 30 feet.
Okay.
So if he wants to hit me, he's got to fucking move and take more damage.
Well, ogres aren't known for their intelligence, and you've pissed him off, so he's gonna follow you. He's gonna follow you.
Alright.
Please.
4 damage.
Okay. He
Damn it.
is crawling away from you. He's not dead, but you've hit him to the point where he's crawling away from you. And as he's crawling, you see the key on his neck, and it's hanging around. He's still alive though.
Okay. So
He's using his
from
action just to try and get away from you.
Ah, man, I'm pretty sure that ogre would coup de grace him.
all right, I pull out my short bow and I try and shoot him while he's trying to get
What are
away.
you doing?
He's shooting.
Like as he's coming away, you're trying to hit him.
I'm trying to shoot him with my bow, like in the fucking head while he's
Okay.
going away, because
Yeah.
I want to kill him to get the key, but I don't want to
Yeah.
get close to him.
Cool. Good
Uh,
choice.
I'm like, use your words, Frank.
14.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That hits.
Tight. And that's 8 points of damage. Period.
Okay. And the most elaborate combat of the evening. with
Sorry,
Frank
everybody.
behind
No,
the ogre
elaborate is
and
good.
Finishing the finishing bolt in the back of its head. I'm assuming is what you're doing.
Oof. I forgot that I charmed those boulder throwers. I thought you were done. I thought you were done.
So yeah, so you can grab that, and the crowd is pleased.
I grab the key. Well, when I walk up onto the ogre to grab the key, I like step on top of him, and then I awkwardly like thumbs
That
up.
Cast
And then I
Dominus
grab the
Reach.
key, walk. Oh, thanks, man.
And a bunch of whispers go through the crowd of Frank. Keep going.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, Frank, you exit the pit. You see your
I
hallway.
open
and
the door, and then I look for traps.
Well, Terry, not Terry. You when you open the door, you notice some irregularities just by virtue of your perception.
Okay, so I dodge all those,
Yeah.
and then move
that
on
easy?
through.
Okay. So yeah, you're at the wall.
Yeah, I pick the left side, and I try and climb up that side.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you look up. You don't see anybody manning the boulders, so you're good. Make a strength check.
Terry sees which side he's coming up, and I'm gonna drop a boulder on that side.
For reals?
Are you actually?
Okay.
Strength or dexterity? Do I get the option of strength or dexterity?
Yeah, you can choose.
Kyle said it, so fucking roll.
1
Yeah.
and 1.
So do it.
So yeah, the guys manning the boulders seem like they're just not on the job. You just easily climb up
taking
the
a
wall.
slow
You're at the top of the rest.
They're just high-fiving Terry nonstop because
No,
they're
right.
just charmed.
How long does this person last for, Kyle?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, excellent. All right, so now Donwick.
Oh wait, sorry. What's on the table still?
Oh,
There's
yeah,
boots.
sorry.
and-
Oh, wait. So Frank gets to the top of the wall?
Yeah.
All right. Mad Run puts his arm up. And he bash bros him. He casts Thaumaturgy, and a rumble of thunder echoes throughout the crowd.
Okay.
This is good. We did the thing. I killed that big
I should
thing.
never have Thaumaturgy. I'm gonna use it nonstop. It's so good.
Okay, so Frank, on the table left, you have like a case that holds 5 potions. You have a nice weapon to pick from. It's like a long sword, or it's a sword of some type. A nice set of armor, and then a pair of boots.
Nondescript sword.
It was a nondescript sword, a set of armor. What was it after that?
Yeah,
Nice
nice set of
armor.
armor. Yep.
Nice
What does this
armor,
armor
and
look
then
like?
boots.
Yeah, and then a pair of boots.
Can I do some sort of like Arcana check on the armor to like see if I recognize it?
Didn't you? You're waiting for everyone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
you
I'm
can still
also like looking
We-
over everything,
we
deciding
need
what
to
I want.
It is time for Donwick to make his run. What time it is? What are you
I'll
picking?
just wait till Donwick's done.
You can
I'll
pick
just-
one now if you want to.
No, I'll wait, and I think that we can put our knowledge of Arcana together, decide what's left, and decide what's best for.
Okay.
Well, how many
Okay.
things are there left? How many items?
There's like
3.
4 things left.
4 items left.
There's
Wait,
four
a sword,
items
armor,
left.
Boots, and a bag of
Four.
potions.
There's a bag of potions, a weapon, armor,
And boots.
that's
Okay,
four
but
things.
there are 4 things and 3
Weapon.
people who
I should have
can
listened to the
choose.
list before I grabbed my gauntlets. But
It's okay. We can intermix between
yeah,
us. We're gonna pick at the end.
Maybe they'll let you change your mind if you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm just interested in the
You guys can
armor.
always trade
I'm
stuff.
more interested in Donwood finishes personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sounds
Donwick steps up to the plate, and the organizer asks you for your.
Okay. Donwick, he walks up and opens it, and he opens up his thing.
Okay, so you take this potion out,
Any armor.
and it's transparent, and in the middle of it is a fingernail floating in the mix.
Okay. He picks up the potion. He's like,
This reminds me of a story.
I thought there was one for each
Every
of
now
us.
and then you see something and you think it is substance, but really you see right through it. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Who's he talking to?
He's
The
like,
guy.
he's talking to the organizer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
like,
The potion dude?
he's like, they're waiting for you, and he starts opening the door.
Oh, you'll learn one day.
and he walks out.
Okay.
And then he casts, well, not cast, but he uses Radiant Soul. And you guys see these like massive non-corporeal wings sprout from his back. And then you see them like slowly shrivel. So they like pop out like really like impressive, and then they like slowly shrivel down and down and down. And it kind of looks like Heimlich from A Bug's Life. And there's these 2 little wings sprouting from his back. And with that,
Hey.
Donwick flies 60 feet up into the air, and then he flies directly to the top of the wall.
Okay. All right. So you
I forgot you
come
had
out.
that shit.
Yeah, you come out of the entrance to the ember bed and create the spectacle for the crowd, and it kind of goes silent as they watch you. Yeah, they watch you lift and float over the pit, which is waiting with a hideous sea, like kelp covered creature, some old haggish woman in the pit, and you just bypass
That's
her completely.
ageist.
And float over the poison traps and onto the wall with the rest of your.
You literally just flew over everything?
So
I asked what the rules were, and he said all you gotta do is get to the end.
Madron puts his arm up.
Donwick reaches a hand out to shake it.
Okay, Madron shakes his hand and then casts Thaumaturgy, and there's like ominous whispers of boo and hiss in the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd's not super stoked on you bypassing it, but when you get to the top, the people there, they don't shoo you away. You made it through.
Disqualified. Do it again.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You had that shit.
You guys need to select from the remaining 4 who's gonna take, and you
I would
can't
like-
take the.
I would like to Arcana check whatever is there.
Okay. Well,
Well,
yeah. So
I was there
between-
first.
Yeah,
but-
between,
sorry.
all, of
Sorry.
you, between all of you guys, because Terry's been there the longest. The boots are extremely nice. They're
Arcana 22.
Arcana 22.
Why wouldn't
Okay,
you just
so
cast
you-
Identify as a ritual? while
I
we
could.
were
It
doing
would. It
all
would
of
take
this
forever though.
It
I don't
would
know if
take-
they'd let us do that.
Sit here for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Terry knows that these boots grant.
Arcana 20.
Actually, I'm literally only looking at the armor with that. I'm trying to
Oh.
see if I could wear it.
It would probably be too much for Terry. It's
Okay.
medium armor.
Right, but certain magical armor lets you wear it regardless.
Okay. It's it's +1. It's a +1 armor.
Oh, it's a +1, just medium armor. It's not like
Yep.
something special.
Nope. +1 medium armor.
I was hoping it was elven make.
It could be.
Wow, Terry, your voice really
I'll get
changed.
back to you on that.
Well, it wasn't in character.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the armor. The weapon itself is a +1 weapon.
Boring.
The boots grant spectacular speed to their wearers.
I know who those are going to.
Interesting.
And the potion medley is a remix of what you guys all chose from at the beginning, which give a potion of greater healing, a potion of heroism, potion of fire resistance, potion of giant strength, and a potion of healing, all in one kit.
Which one's mine?
You picked the giant strength and didn't even use it.
Nice.
What was
Yeah.
Mad Run's potion gonna be?
Mad Run, you threw away a regular potion of healing, so you did
Oh,
not
okay.
miss much.
That's what I also have, right?
You picked you stole the
I
dude's
drank
potion
the potion
herb
of heroism.
and then have a greater healing. Yeah.
Oh, greater healing.
Yeah.
Woo.
Or no. Sorry, Terry had a fire resistance. Sorry.
Oh,
That's what
fire
you meant.
resistance.
Yep. So you had a.
Just
Fire
throw it against the ground. No.
So that's what's left is the potion medley, the weapon, the armor, and the boots of speed.
Wait, sorry. What was in the medley? Greater healing, a regular healing potion, giant strength, heroism, and what was the last
Potion
one?
of heroism and a fire resistance.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Which which type of giant? What rarity?
Yeah,
Hill.
one giant strength.
Hill.
Hill. Okay.
Oh,
It's
hill
the,
giant.
It's the left, the least.
The lowest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what does that take your strength up to? 19?
19,
21.
I think.
21?
Is it 21? Okay.
It's 21.
Nice.
For an
Nice,
hour.
nice.
Dominic gonna hold on.
So this is
Basically, if that armor is in elven chainmail, I don't give a fuck about it.
what do you guys
Probably not.
want? I mean, there are 4 things left. Is there only 3 of us? What
Yeah,
sounds
which
good
one
to
are
you?
you
I
guys-
feel
which one are
like
you guys not?
Dawnbreak, maybe the boots are a good fit for you.
I'll take the potions.
Okay.
Okay, that was quick. You made decision very fast. I think that's good.
Well, I was here first, so,
Okay,
first come, first serve.
Madron took the gauntlets.
Can-
What are you
can-
picking, Frank?
Can you use this weapon, Frank?
I believe I could put this weapon to use, yeah, but
Yeah, you
also
can.
I
It's
think,
it's finessey enough for you to pull it off.
Donwick takes the weapon and then gives it to Frank.
Okay.
well, I'm only because there's more things to pick than there are
People?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
like
armor does Mila wear?
you pick what you
Oh, no,
want,
it's wrong,
Donwick,
right.
and then I'll just take the leftovers. I don't even care.
So I was like,
So the armor is useless.
if the armor isn't elven chainmail, I don't give a fuck about it.
Unless
The
well,
armor's
what
not
kind of armor
useless.
you
Is
wear,
it
Shayla?
useless? The armor
Frank would
is
use the
plus
armor.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you wear the medium armor?
I could
Shayla?
use what's left. It's armor, boots, weapon. I could
Yeah.
use any of that, but I shouldn't take the boots because
Maybe.
Donwick exists.
Donwick doesn't want the boots, man.
I feel like the boots should go to Mila.
They would flare up my plantar fasciitis.
Why should Mila have the boots?
The boots. I will take the boots. The boots I feel like are the hot item. They are the boots
Okay.
with the fur. They are good items.
Oh wait, Mila already took the mystery item though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. I
Frank,
forgot about it.
Frank takes the boots with the fur?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
Frank
think I take
takes
the boots with the fur. Yeah.
And I
So wait,
give you the +1
Everybody's
weapon.
looking at her.
You don't take the armor? You don't take anything?
He wears heavy armor.
He wears
I wear
heavy
heavy
armor.
armor.
It's medium armor. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, literally, unless it's elven chainmail, which would help me, it's useless to everybody else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because she
And
doesn't wear
then
armor.
You take the weapon and just give it to me.
Yeah.
But you
He
don't
doesn't-
want the
He
boot.
doesn't have a need for it.
No, I don't. No, he doesn't want the boots.
He's got the tiny ass weak arms. He doesn't need a weapon.
Donwick doesn't see the boots as like very appealing. Like I know they're powerful, but Donwick, a character, is like, I don't
It's
really
too
want to
fast.
move fast. Like
Yeah.
things move fast enough in this world already, you know.
Everything moves.
Can
so
I ask?
damn
Can I
fast.
ask like a technical question?
Yes.
Sure.
If monks are wearing boots, does that count as armor? So that
No.
they don't get like their unarmed strike. So
No.
monks can wear boots.
Dude, these boots, look them up in your in the Fight Club. But if as a bonus action, you can click your heels and it doubles your. And also,
Like your
I
heels.
think,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
and I think it also gives you advantage on something.
Damn.
I might just keep these.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're
Dude,
super good.
they're so
I feel like
powerful
you earned
with
it with
you.
that ogre fight, dude.
Yeah, with you like dashing and shit, you could move so far.
Oh, so when they're activated, you can't take opportunity attacks.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you get to disengage and
no,
hide
I
all in the same
What
turn
did you-
essentially.
What did you take, Mila?
I took the mystery bag that had 50 platinum and the bag of
Jesus.
holding. So I like
Oh, Sean,
cleaned up
that was the best
pretty
thing.
hard.
So,
That
Sean,
was the best thing.
You're not
That
immune to
ogre
opportunity
thing.
attacks, but opportunity attacks have disadvantage against you. That's what it is.
No.
Oh, okay.
But still, that's like
Still
that's
incredible.
still like almost like a free disengage, and then he can bonus
Right.
action hide. Like that's
Yeah,
so awesome.
yeah, you can do some weird shit.
You don't want
But,
the weapon though? Like, I feel bad because I'm getting like 2 items.
Donwick wants to do it. That's what Donwick would want to do.
Yeah.
He wants to give it to you.
You didn't get 2 items. You got 1 item for this, and then Dominic gave you the other one.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Donwick
None of
cheated.
us- I don't have a
Donwick
problem with
cheated
it.
the entire
problem.
thing and didn't feel like he deserved any prize.
No.
Do you guys want to figure out just what? Just let me know what you're taking, and then everybody level to level 4 for the next.
Yeah.
Are you trying to ditch us right now, John?
Is that way? Do we get some sort of like? A, wait. Real quick. DM. Right. Donwick turns to everybody. He's like,
I recall there was a prize for the fastest finisher.
That's
Oh,
either me. That's
shit.
either me or Mila.
No, it's fucking Donwick.
It's definitely
Ah,
It's
fuck.
definitely Donwick. So yeah, Donwick will. The organizer looks at you and he smiles and he's like, "That'll be taken care of tonight. In the evening, they're gonna have a ceremony where they
Forgot all
prize you."
Hey, John, do you happen to know what the boots are called?
Superior speed.
their boots
Boots of speed, bro.
they're crazy good.
okay, so we're gonna have like a ceremony next session.
Yeah, I mean they'll give you your reward,
Okay.
and then
This is the end of New Hope.
which is weird because I had a lot more. Yeah, right. I had a lot more planned too, so maybe we might be able to do next. I'll let you guys know.
Cool.
Dope.
That'd be great.
Cool. Well, good job. I thought for sure someone was at least gonna be in cap, but that was,
Well, it was close, John.
yeah.
To be honest.
If Donwick would have entered
Well,
and
when
not
I ran
fucking
Donwick-
just
Dominic had to do it for real.
yeah, that would have been
Like,
sketch.
it would have been iffy.
Yeah.
When I first ran Sierra through it, it was not perfected yet, and it was definitely like I had to tweak.
So,
that shit.
John, just to double check, it's a potion of healing, potion of greater healing, fire resistance, heroism, and hill giant strength.
Yep, you got it.
Cool.
Guys, I have a fucking bag of holding now. I'm super
Yeah,
jazzed for us.
And the bag of
I'm so
holding.
glad that I don't have that.
I have a free potion of strength.
Yep, you do.
And then I have another one too.
Yeah.
You guys are loaded. Ideally,
And then those ogre strength might be going to you, Dominic.
Nah.
No, never mind. Sorry.
I thought about it, but then he skipped the whole thing. So Madron's gonna keep him out.
I don't know why Madron's so mad about it. He's an old man.
So we're level 4 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, level up to level 4 for next
Fuck
time.
yeah.
Tight.